to another episode of the Kivz and Friends Show. And you know what? I'm not even gonna think anymore, man. Let's go ahead and bring out my guy, my brother, my co-host, A-BRILLY! I don't like the LeBron James hit you know what I'm saying? But it's alright, we gonna rock with it. What's up, my boy?
No
alright, guys, alright. We gonna bring out my guy. Listen, man, if you need a house, if you need a place to stay, you looking to do your thing, and you like what I just hear, right? You looking for a realtor who gon' give you in the right situation. Give it up for my guy, dj-kivz! Yes, sir! Oh, you're not the only one.
It's the first,
bro, you're not the first, you're not the last. You're not the first, you're not the last, bro.
Like a mortgage lender.
Now, guys, I say the moment y'all been waiting for, but I'm gonna be honest with you. This be the moment that I be waiting for. It's one of my guys, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. This one of my guys, bro. We all sponsored by God, right? And I'm gonna tell you something. His jewelry and his thing that he be doing probably costs more than this entire studio. We gonna bring him out, man. Give it up for my guy, Blue Nose Brandon in the building, man. Let's go! Yes, sir!
I'm on the dj-kivz.
Yes, sir! Let's go!
What's up?
Hey, yo, man, what we doing, man? I see the lights shining, I see the lights going.
Let's go. That's fire.
Hey, chat, man, welcome Blue Nose to the fucking show one time, man. Come on, man.
Yes,
Let's go. Let's go. All right, man. All right, time to calm down. Woo! I'm gonna be honest with you. This blood pressure situation is getting out of hand. I gotta slow these fucking intros down, man. These shits is getting out of fucking hand, bro.
Gonna start sitting down.
But we gotta do it, man. It's for the people, man. Let's turn up tonight, man. We gonna have a good time tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right,
yes,
y'all.
sir.
So let's figure out the seating arrangement.
Oi.
We gonna bring this couch up. I'm gonna sit over here. If we set it up and you don't like this arrangement, I could grab you a chair and we can figure it out.
We only got one more person coming.
Oh, I gotta get that chair for him then.
Yeah.
Okay, so while y'all move the couch, y'all move the couch and then I'll you know where the couch is or where to put the couch at.
I got you. Chat, what's good, chat? What's good? I got my business partner Jacob with me. We here on the Kivz and Friends Show. You know I had to bring my friend with me as well. Really excited to go ahead and get in this with y'all. We're gonna be laid back. We're gonna talk some financial literacy. We're gonna talk some bullshit as well. You know, we're gonna talk about life, man. And look at the hospitality, man. He's out here moving the couches.
You already know, bro. We gotta do it right out here.
Couches.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man. I've been fucking up with my drink lately.
Oh,
I usually always got my drink. This chat be getting me live, be getting me active in this bitch. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go.
Nice setup.
All right, thank you, brother. Thank you.
You know
Okay.
your brother had to be wholesome, man. Just let you know I'm on that coconut water. I'm on the coconut water. You
With
heard?
a little bit of tequila in it, I was like, that be me. That be me, you heard? Oh, now hold on. Let's fix this couch. Hold on.
Police think it's water, but it's Grey Goose, baby.
Get up real quick.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it.
Hold on. I'm just gonna move this over just a little bit. Try that right quick. Nah, hold on. All right.
I get the vape in here? Yes.
Yeah. Just try to do it off camera for YouTube purposes.
Oh, no problem. I won't even.
YouTube don't like that shit. You wanna know why YouTube don't like that shit? Cause of these damn kids
So there's a few M's
getting into shit that they shouldn't be fucking getting into, you heard?
And they're the ones who vaping.
Right, dude. Right.
YouTube.
Scoot over a little bit closer to him. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. That looks good.
Yeah.
Boy,
My brother.
what's up, man? How
What's
you,
up,
dog?
man?
How y'all,
Good.
man? Hanging in there, man?
It's been a little bit, man.
Yes, sir, man. What chat? Oh, David's in the chat. One time, David in the fucking chat right now. What David say? He said, there's a few M's in that room. There's a few M's in that room. Hey, they don't know yet. Dog. Nah, but thank you for coming out, man. I know I've been trying to get you to come out since when we were doing it the other format, the more formal podcast format. So I'm happy that, I think it actually worked out a little bit better because I love this setup way more, bro.
Yeah.
than sitting down having the cameras. Like, don't get me wrong, man, I think there's a time and place for everything, and I think that'll come later down in my career. But I feel like when you do things like that, I if I'm gonna do something big like that, I want to do it real big, right? I want to have the production teams, I want to have all that stuff. So being able to, you know, finally get you on the show in this format where we could really be us, we could have a good time. You do big shit, bro. So I'm like, man, we could really just have a good fucking time tonight, bro. Get down, let the people know a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Some financial literacy, some wholesaling, some real estate, some, you know, we gon' get into what Blue Notes does, man. Exactly. So I want y'all to let the chat know who you are, what you do. Give them a little bit of information about you. One time.
What's up, guys? So listen, my name is Brandon, and I'm just a serial risk taker. That's what I like to go ahead and stamp myself. I like to basically tell myself I'm a serial risk taker because I think that that's the biggest difference when people tell me, hey, Brandon, if you want to make it in life, or hey, you know, what do I got to do to get to that next step? And it's just really taking risk, but it's taking mitigated risk. It's taking calculated risk, right? So basically what I do is I teach people how to get started in real estate, but not the regular way. It's not becoming a realtor. It's not really doing Airbnb. It's not even flipping houses. What I actually do is I help people wholesale contracts, whereas I basically fund and find the houses, the fucked up houses for the flippers, and I sell them for a profit. And it's kind of a simple process, man. And what I love about this, right, is that I think that one of the best things is, bro, is that the best business to start is the one you didn't know about.
Yes.
Like where
for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like I didn't know the tobacco business was so great because it was just an anomaly to me. I didn't even know.
Like a perfect example that is, bro, growing up, bro, I didn't know. You know how many people I know? I didn't know one person in tobacco.
Yeah.
I thought that was just like only major corporations. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I never thought like, yo, this is actually reachable. Like this is an actual like real career that you can seek and get into like for real type thing.
Yeah, it's obtainable. And that's when if you start to shift your mind, and you know, it's gonna be great that we're talking about this because once you start to shift your mind that money's just an object that allows you to have opportunity to do things, you won't look at money the same.
It's a tool. Yes, it's not life, it's a tool.
It's a tool, exactly. So that's what's dope about it. And man, just so happy to be here today. Somebody said that the Red Sox are trash.
Yeah, man, that's David. You know what David get? That's what David get. David, shut your ass up. You know what? At this point, bro, I hope your pool. What was it that was running all night?
Oh, his pool was running all night?
Yeah, what was it? I hope it's fucking broken.
Oh, that electric.
Yeah. That $6,000. I hope you gotta pay it again.
Oh,
damn.
Shit.
I hope you gotta. Don't ever say my rest. Don't ever bring that shit in. Yeah, he said, nah. Oh, I thought you were talking about this shit.
Now he's saying it's my wife.
You gotta go. You gotta go home.
He said,
Nah, it's
gotta go home.
Real estate deals. That's what
He said,
there's only 3 alpha males here. There's only 3 alpha males here.
Okay. I'm gonna show him how.
Oh, shit.
This is an offer I just submitted just now.
Yo, chat, in all honesty, bro, while we're going, man, y'all know how to get active, man. Y'all got any questions, anything y'all want to ask Brandon, whatever, bro, go ahead, throw it in the chat, man. If it ain't for y'all, man, there is no us right now, so we appreciate y'all. And guys, thank you, everybody that is tuning in, bro. Hey, man, if you viewing, don't be shy. Write something in the chat, man. We friendly out here.
Get active.
Where do you want to start, bro? Because, bro, you be doing your thing, bro. I be seeing you on the media. I be like, bro, he be doing his thing, man.
It's your show, whatever you want.
Yeah, but it's your night.
Oh, I love that.
You know what I'm saying? It's your night.
Let's first talk about, right, how, you know, it's funny, I was looking at how they set us up so much, right? And you don't really play into this.
What do you mean set us up? Like in what sense?
Like society and how
society.
The
Okay, we talk society.
Right? How they set us up, right?
Gotcha. Yeah. Let's talk. Hold on.
So
we're gonna talk about this real quick.
A couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I had an event, right, where I was inviting people for free to come and learn real estate, to learn how to.
You talking about with that wolf dude?
Yes.
I know of him because of his woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. We all used to hang out with the same people.
Back
in the day. Yeah.
So
they're good people.
It was crazy because it was a free event. I was teaching people exactly how you can make a minimum of 5 figures a month, how you can get started, even if you're a felon, XYZ, right? And somebody wrote me, he said, bro, I signed up for the event, and unfortunately I don't think I can make it because it's spring break. And I said, damn, this guy, 28 years old, he's not in college, he about to spring break himself because he is enjoying a holiday that don't even pertain.
That's not
to
even
him.
real.
That's not even real.
It's not even real, bro.
This is what
That's a holiday in high school.
Yes.
That's a kid holiday.
Or college, right?
Yeah, what the
so when I
fuck?
start, and don't get me wrong, you can be 28 in college, but at the end of the day, listen, you're already pushing that 30, right? You shouldn't be spring breaking anything, right?
Like that's
So what's crazy?
I was worried.
What's crazy? I started to break down and really think about how they play us so bad. How basically employers, they just give us a salary as a drug, right? As a vice, as something to just be addicted to, right? So so to stay content, which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, here's the crazy thing about it, right? First, you're gonna spring break yourself. Then guess what? You're gonna do Cinco de Mayo. A lot of y'all not even Mexican, but you still go ahead and take off.
Yeah.
You still
Everybody's
find
Mexican on that day?
you still find days.
We don't want them here, but that day, yeah, we celebrate them.
Yeah, it don't make no damn sense, right? It don't make no damn sense. So then you're planning to go to Miami, to Tampa, to Cali, to Arizona, wherever it is, for Cinco de Mayo, right? And then guess what happens? Then you have what? Mother's Day, right? Some of y'all don't even fuck with your mothers, but guess what? Y'all take that day off too.
Bro.
Then guess what? Then you have what? July 4th.
Bro,
a lot of y'all don't even like America, right? Y'all talk about how y'all Puerto Rican or how y'all this or how we're that. But so what I'm trying to say is that they set up so many holidays,
Distractions, bro.
Distractions to keep us
money
at
wasters,
bay.
yeah.
Like Austin just said, content to keep working for the man, and that's why I was starting to understand. And that's why I'm a serial risk taker, because it's so crazy how we quickly lose our focus.
Yeah.
How we literally get distracted so fucking quick, right?
Yep.
It's already April. A lot of us have already fucked up our New Year's Eve, like our New Year's resolution, right?
Yep.
We already. Some of us said we're not gonna drink, we ain't gonna smoke, we're gonna get in shape, we're gonna make some extra money.
Nope, didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
None of that shit happened.
None of that shit happened.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
None
None
of
of
that
that
shit
shit happened.
pounds, bro.
Yeah.
You said what now?
I lost 10 pounds.
He lost 10
Okay, hold on. Okay. Somebody did it. Somebody did it.
Somebody's doing it.
I like this guy already. Is that you said
Yeah,
already?
already. Yeah.
Oh, already? Oh, yeah, Bella fire, bro.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
time, Bella, you are.
Yeah.
Hey, Bella real.
Yeah. So that's my
Real
biggest
rich,
thing
too.
is that if you think
For real.
about it,
Yeah.
Yo, she got a friend.
Tell her to buy a house.
Yo.
DJ
Let's go
Kivz,
right now.
Yo.
DJ Kivz and friends started off with 0 Twitch followers, 0 Instagram followers, everything 0, right?
Nah, just
But it's the consistency. It's the thing to say, you know what, I want to do this content shit. I want to grow a brand. I want to grow an audience. And so many people, that's the reason why people don't respect other people, because when you see success is the biggest sport in the world. Business is the biggest sport in the world. Let me ask you this, Austin. Did Jay-Z make more money from music or from being a businessman?
Business.
Did LeBron James make more money dribbling a basketball or being LeBron James? Think about
no question.
Hold on. He signed with Nike lifetime.
Right.
Business.
NBA didn't give him no
You got
lifetime
a
contract.
lifetime contract with Nike?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, lifetime.
There's only a
Lifetime.
handful of athletes that have that.
Yeah,
Right?
only. Yeah.
So if you look at it, all these Oprah Winfrey, a business mogul, right? Diddy. No, Diddy.
He's
a business mogul, though.
Yo, where this going,
But think
bro?
about it. Ciroc, bro, he has so many businesses, right?
Yeah.
So every time I meet somebody and immediately they start talking to me about business, how yo, I started this LLC or I got this or I got that, but then they quit. It's just something to me that says, you know what? What's going on with this person? This person needs self-discipline, and I may not be able to fuck with you. Because if you don't have self-discipline in that, you may not have self-discipline in taking care of yourself.
100%.
Or you may not have self-discipline in how you control yourself emotionally. You may lack that.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
That's just how I view things. Because I feel like you get what you deserve in life.
Yeah, say that again.
I feel like
you know
get
what?
you deserve.
Hold on, bro. I don't mean to cut you off, man. This is a very unconventional show, I know, bro. I need to introduce something for you. You already know. Get out the way, Austin. I need you to go ahead. This is the rant cam. You saying some real shit. Stand up and go ahead and tell them that. Right in the fucking camera.
Listen, right now.
Keep you. Go ahead.
Listen, if you're upset with how you look in the mirror every single morning, guess what? You get what you deserve. You
Yes,
should not
sir.
spend the fucking chips.
Yes, sir.
If you mad at your bank account, you should not spend that money in them Jordans.
Yes,
You should
sir.
have not went and bought that Airbnb with Klarna or Afterpay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Still
sir.
paying for that Airbnb from that girl that gave you nothing at all.
Yes, sir.
Right? And you spending that $23 a week.
Yes,
You know
sir.
that Airbnb.
Hey, one time I know, man, for real. That shit hilarious.
The rent cam. I like the rent cam. That's
I like
fire.
it. Yo, whenever you gotta get something off, bro, just tell me, bro.
yeah.
Just stand up. I got you, bro.
I'm gonna get it off.
I
No
got
Diddy.
you.
I'll just stand up every time. Yeah.
Bro, we got this dude, man, that we've been working with lately. Yo, shout out Black Arrow, man. That's my guy. Black Arrow.
Okay, who's that?
That's my guy.
Okay.
He's gonna come. That guy actually, right there. That big chocolate man in the back.
Okay, cool.
That's Black Arrow. Yeah.
With the white shirt or the black shirt?
The white one.
White shirt. All right,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
He's actually cool, man. He does well for himself, man. He got a great following, man, on the media, man. He does like the comedy stuff, the sketches and skits and stuff. And we can't say anything remotely like. We don't even remotely say anything close to those things, and he somehow turns it in that direction. It's incredible.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's
calls me
the art.
daddy all the time. I don't know how to react, bro.
You don't look like
Yeah.
the
On the
dude
phone
that
with
fought
people, he'll
the
be like,
guy.
"Alright, daddy,"
Fucking
and you'll hang
up.
up, and it's like,
What the
you
fuck?
know, it's because
What
we're
was that
having
movie,
fun.
Black
Like,
Panther?
no, fuck,
What was
dog.
it?
Why do
I
you
don't watch
from?
movies.
Nah,
Snort that
you don't
thing.
watch no movies.
I don't know who I'm
Not
saying.
really, bro.
Pennsylvania, right?
Can I rant
PA?
real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, rant.
My man.
Oh, you want to rant too? Go ahead, let it
First and
loose.
foremost, talking about this film.
Say it again.
I look in the mirror, I tell myself, brother, you gonna make some money today. Tell me how I took a 29-minute drive right before I got here.
Say
and I
it
made
again.
$10,000. 29
Yes!
minutes, $10,000. Look at this pinky ring. Look at this pinky ring. You know what I mean?
Hey, glaze him real quick, yo. Glaze him real quick. Glaze him.
How bad you want it?
Yo, but listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something real.
Right.
A lot of people, they're scared of becoming successful.
I think people are scared of money, actually.
They're scared of the
It's
money.
easier to be broke.
It's
Way
easier to be
easier.
broke. You wanna know why? Because we're born broke.
But there's always an excuse, too.
Well,
You
can
can't
always
have an
make-
excuse when you wanna go make some
You
money.
can always make an excuse, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know what? I'm going to the rant camp. No, I'm just playing. That's OD. That's OD. That's OD.
Listen,
That's OD.
I'm gonna tell you right now. A lot of the reason why people
Go ahead, scoot
are
over a
broke
little bit, Austin.
is because they make bad decisions. Some of you guys have chose baby. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, you chose that baby mama. You chose that baby mama.
Say it again.
Oh, let me get on my rant cam.
Nah.
No. You want to rant camp?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Rant
Fuck
cam?
it. Rant
All right,
camp.
listen.
Go ahead.
Listen, if you are young, and you out there having unprotected, you know what I'm saying? You have to make sure that you're making the right decisions because a wrong decision can have you tapped in for 18
Say it
years.
again.
18 years. See, some of you guys go ahead and go unprotected, but you guys won't go ahead and take a risk. They won't get a job.
You know
They
what
won't.
you get?
What?
That's what you get.
That's what
the
you
sad
get.
trombones.
That's what you get. So you gotta start understanding. Listen, at the end of the day, you are born looking like your parents, but you will die looking like your decisions.
Ready for this tonight?
Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready,
Ready for
man.
this tonight?
Hey, I don't think we've hit that rant cam as many times as we
Nah,
did
not
tonight.
one.
Not in like fucking 30 seconds. This shit is wonderful, magnificent. Love it.
We're getting shit off our chest tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah, we might as well shit, man, because it's funny too, man, because you know, I think everybody at some point in your life, if you come up like that, bro, at some point in my life, in your life, you're a victim, right? But when you have the choice to make a difference, you're no longer a victim anymore.
Yeah.
You're deciding to stay that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, so hell is not a place that you go, it's something that you carry with you. And every single time that you I don't believe in depression. I don't believe in that shit.
Yo, say it
I don't
again.
believe in depression.
Me neither, bro.
I don't believe in depression because depression is something that I can get myself out of. So if I got myself out of it, that means I got myself into it.
You know what
I posted
depression?
that on Facebook.
You know what depression is, bro?
Boy, oh boy.
What is it?
You know what depression is, bro? Depression
It's
in men.
self-pity.
Well, no, I'm gonna tell you too, because it's also that, but it stems from anger.
Yeah, it stems
In men, if you're an angry man, you're just depressed. You're actually depressed because what do we do as men, right?
Yeah.
What do we do as men?
We're holding everything in.
We have to hold it in and do what? Chin up and get through it. But what happens in that act? You're angry.
Yeah.
Now you're prideful. Now you this, but you're angry. You're actually a depressed man.
But you know what that means too, Vic, is that you lack emotional intelligence.
100%. Say it again.
So when
100%.
you're angry like that, you lack emotional intelligence because you have to understand
It's an
that
emotional
one
intelligence
decision
game.
can 15 seconds can get you 15 in life.
15 life, easy.
So a lot of the times, if you look at men, right, it's crazy. You can go ahead and rob somebody, and bro would be like, "Fuck, dude robbed me. I'll catch him. I'll spin the block. Maybe whenever I catch him at Publix, I'll get him." But you go and fuck some dude's girl, they want to kill you. You want it's over.
Bro, I never understood
because
that
because
shit.
it's lack of emotional
Hey, you know
intelligence.
that goofy it's a lack of emotional intelligence. Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
So you have to understand that
It's an emotional intelligence game.
I go to therapy. I've had therapy because I want to understand what triggers me and what doesn't trigger me, and how can I control myself in
Yes, sir.
every type
Yes,
of
sir.
setting. And that's what's called growth. Growth is understanding that you don't need anybody but Jesus Christ. The best business
Yes,
partner
sir.
I've had. This is my business partner. He's number 2. My first business partner is God.
Yes, sir.
My best friend is God.
Amen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anytime I need a gang, it's God.
Yeah,
And it's the
100%.
disciples.
Say it again.
Because here's the thing, you cannot use God as a 911 emergency call. When shit go bad, that's the first
Bro,
person
you
you
know-
want to call.
you know what- you
but
know-
it's a relationship.
You know what I've been having trouble with you saying that, bro? Because that I learned that, right? I remember I told this story too. I think it was last week. I learned that. Yo, one time, Big Purple. I'm not gonna say the rest, man. Y'all the homies, man. Thank you so much. Before I get in, man, thank you so much, man, for tuning in, y'all. Y'all could be doing anything else right now on this Thursday night. But you guys are what, man? I can't even concentrate because I hear Moose Knuckle, and I'm like, damn, bro. Guys, y'all could be doing anything else tonight, man. Y'all watching us, man. I greatly appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much, y'all watching, man. Don't be shy, write something in the chat. What up, baby Emily? What's going on? So, going back to that was, what were we talking about? Damn it, I didn't remember. What were we talking about?
God and emotional intelligence.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. So, when I was younger, I found myself, because I was taught this, I found myself only seeking them when I was in trouble. But when everything was good, you know, you just kind of go about your day.
Mm-hmm.
So, I remember one day I'm driving my Scion back then, and I was like, damn, something gotta change, bro.
Yeah.
Something gotta fucking change. So I'm thinking and I'm like, you know what, man, I feel great. I feel good. Life seems like it's kind of sullen and everything's great. Let me pray right now that everything is going good at this moment.
Yes.
Let me just pray. That was the day that my entire life changed.
Yeah.
My entire life changed.
Yeah.
So now the problem that I have is when shit is going bad, I don't seek him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I know he there for me. My faith is incredible. I already know this, but I'm trying to push through.
That's that key
But
word.
you need both though,
Faith.
right?
Faith. That's
Always
that key
got
word.
faith.
That's that
Faith and
where
believe.
things are
Yeah.
going
But
down.
like
Yeah.
seeking through like the way that I, you know, give him gratitude and thank yous and everything when shit is going good, I feel like I need to not double down, but be the same way when shit is going bad too. Cause I'll just be so focused, but I know he there for me.
But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. We've been indoctrinated to not like Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
We've
I don't
been
understand.
indoctrinated.
That's the world we live in.
Indoctrinated?
What does that mean?
Like
We've been programmed to not
since
talk.
day one.
We've been programmed
birth.
to be feared, to have fear in our heart. Let me ask you this: why does the color red have to be bad? Because it's associated with hell or
Anger.
the devil
With
or
hell,
anger,
blood,
right?
anger,
So-
and it's actually a soothing color.
So the stop sign is red. The red light is red, right? Think about all the things that they indoctrinate us, and then basically, if you think about it, bro, we don't trust our God, but we fear the devil.
On another note.
Bro, that shit don't be made. Bro, I had a conversation with somebody about that.
But it does make sense. Why? Because faith, like you said, faith is hard to trust somebody that you don't know
see.
what
That you
is
don't
going
see.
on behind closed
Yeah.
doors, right? But I'll tell you this shit is not luck. It's not luck that you made it here today.
No.
It's not luck that
No.
you're doing what you're doing, and it's not luck that these good things keep happening
It's not
to
a
you over and
coincidence.
over. It's not a
Coincidence is
at
just
all.
God's way of remaining anonymous. That's all
No,
it is.
because God will put you back together in front of all the people that ever fucked you over.
yeah, right.
God has a tendency of putting you, right, literally taking a nobody, turning them into somebody in front of everybody.
Yeah, in front of everybody.
And saying, guess what? Y'all didn't believe me? Well, here's a testament.
Check this out.
Check this out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And a lot of the times people ask me, well, bro, how did you do it? And I'm like, I don't know. I hate giving cliche answers, but it's just
Me too, bro.
I put consistent work in, and it clicked for me. And that's why I say I'm sponsored by God, because at the end of the day, I don't believe in luck. I believe that it's God. But you also have to understand that you have to align yourself with good shit. God is not, listen, when you put yourself, when you are in a position of power, right? God is not going to give somebody a position of power to somebody that can literally ruin things.
100%.
Because you have the power of influence. Imagine if I was using my influence for bad. I could have fucked up his whole life. You know, I met him. I was coaching him. Now we're business partners. Yeah, and I could have been nefarious and made him devious, right? And that's what so many times what ends up happening is people get this power and they're like, yo, listen, they start to turn, right? So a lot of times people, and the reason why I wanted to say that was because some people are like, man, why isn't things working? Why am I not getting subscribers? Why am I not getting this? Why am I not getting that? And it's because you have to align yourself 100% with positivity.
It has, yeah. Or it's not going to shift. You know what I'm saying?
God is not going to give you all of that power if you're not doing shit the correct way.
You can grab that chair and put it over there, brother. One time, Terrence in the building, man. We were just talking about God. We can't cut off any conversation about God. We can't do that. Yeah, just grab the chair, put it behind them.
And I'm not saying you gotta be like a cradle. Any religion, I respect anybody that has a religion, because I feel like a religion is something that's based, something that you abide by, and that means that you have morals. I hate when people say, oh, I don't give a fuck what people think about me. Oh, you don't care about what people think? That means that you could be a rapist. That means you could be a scammer. That means that you can be a fraud. Because if you don't care what people think about you, then that means that I shouldn't be fucking with you. Because you are willing to go around and not give a fuck about your reputation. You're willing to say, you know what? I know I owe all these fucking people money, and I don't give a fuck.
I don't care what. Yeah, I don't care.
It's the stupidest shit to say.
Yeah.
Stupidest thing to do and stupidest way to think.
Because I definitely care about my reputation.
I do care about my. Because think about this.
I give a fuck about that.
You invite me.
Yeah. What the fuck? My name ain't got no dirt on it.
Yeah. You invite me to come on your show, right? And I'm like, well, I don't give a fuck if he waiting for me. He just gotta wait. The fuck? That's so stupid.
Yeah, that's stupid.
So now you're saying that you don't care about your brand or how people treat you, right? Because your mentality is, I don't give a fuck. It's the most dumbest way to think.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense in all reality. None of that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like when you really start thinking about it.
I saw your comment.
Well, nah, I seen that. That's why I thought you. I thought you popped up.
If y'all don't open this door. Oh man.
I was knocking in the front for like 30 minutes. No,
You a lie.
I swear.
Yeah,
No, I'm talking shit.
yeah, I was like, bro, the door was open.
You know,
Yeah.
he was actually by the train tracks trying to commit something.
Yeah, I was like, yo.
I came here from Volusia. I'm like, this motherfucker.
I used to live out there too.
Yeah, I live in the Bay. But his phone was going to voicemail, and I'm like,
Oh,
yo,
my shit was on D.
I came here. I bought a drink. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I'm here to, do my
So,
thing.
yo, let's talk about how you relapsed today. It was 32 days sober. You relapsed
I
on
don't know
your
what you're
show.
talking about. Listen. I drink occasionally.
Guys.
So
Drink responsibly, y'all.
exactly.
Now I'm playing. I'm just fucking around, guys. He's just having a casual drink. Get some apple
casual
juice.
drink, brother. He didn't have to say that.
I wish I could casually drink, man.
It doesn't work like that,
It
right?
doesn't fucking work like
Brother,
that. And that's why, like, I've been like,
I'm
just not gonna drink like that no more, man.
You can
I'm just
though.
not going to.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, you're remembered for the rules that you break, not the ones that you keep.
Yeah, for sure. I know at the end of the day I could be like, I'm not doing it no more.
Yeah, you just don't
But
want
my
to.
thing is I don't like it because it makes me feel this. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just cut it.
Yeah.
And you can
I'm just cut it.
I'm the same way. I don't have.
I'm gonna just cut it. I'm not gonna do it all the time because I know that if I get going, I know if I do control it, I feel like shit. If I keep going, I'm off the fucking rails.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I'm just gonna avoid both of them.
Yeah.
You know.
I understand.
But I definitely get that because we can't do anything that we really want to at the end of the day.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah,
When we say
right.
that we can't, it's just because we don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to. I
I
mean,
mean,
That's for
everything's
sure.
weird.
That's for sure.
The average
weird.
brain has like, I don't know, fucking 3,000 thoughts a day or some shit from what I remember like Google said, right? And you have to understand that procrastination is something that we all fall victim to.
Sure.
Every single time we have a task to do, our brain is immediately pushing us away from that task or saying, well, you know what, we try to justify for shit that we actually want to do, right? Or don't want to do, but we try to justify. I had a good week. Man, you know what? I should have a sip of liquor. I should, eat some McDonald's. Or I
Hey,
should
when
have
that Thursday hit, what? Hey, they gotta kill this week, what? Hey, you know what? Before you go on, man, I'm so sorry, bro. It's not to cut you off. Thank you, everybody that's viewing this live, man. You could be doing a lot of other things, but you chose to come fuck with us on a Thursday night.
Thursday.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much, man. For real, for real. If you in the chat and you watching live, don't be shy. Like something we like to talk now. Go ahead, my bad.
No, so
Gotta keep them
of course.
For the fans.
No, so I was just
For the
saying.
chat.
I was just saying that a lot of the times that we try to justify with emotion, and we try to stay in there because of. So we try to justify with logic and stay in there because of emotion, right? So we'll say like, well, you know what? I do need these jeans. But in all reality, you don't need those jeans because you would walk in the mall and you just saw them and you saw a little baby wearing the same ones. You're like, fuck it, I'll buy the same ones.
Right, you start trying to justify
So
things.
exactly. So every time that you do, and that's why I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do nothing at all. Not because I'm not against it, just because I'm trying to be the most in tune with what I got in my brain. Because I just feel as if I'm doing all of this, it won't let me be at my peak.
I agree.
And not only that, 2 years ago, I had 3 friends that caught DUIs.
Damn.
I had one friend that he caught a DUI, well, he got pulled over drinking and driving. He called this girl. She went to go pick him up or pick up the car.
Stop.
She was
Stop.
drunk.
Stop. Hey, bro. Hey, nah. Yo,
I swear to God.
You know what that gets? That's crazy talk, bro. One time, Wiggly Swamp, I think it's too much. Wiggly Swamp Booty. Oh, no, that's what it was. Wiggly Swamp Booty. One time. Christmas socks on the head. This ain't Christmas socks. Hey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, these are the Boston Red Sox. What's going on?
You saw how the Yankees changed their bat?
Yeah, the torpedo.
Oh,
Is that
don't
what
get him
everyone's gonna start using
started.
now?
Yeah.
Don't get
that's
him
wild.
started.
See,
man.
I don't even
It'll
want to
make-
get started on that
It'll
shit,
make
bro.
baseball a
Fuck
little
outta
more
here.
interesting, right?
Fuck the Yankees.
Damn, son.
Yeah,
It's not just the Yankees that are using it.
Yeah, fuck
I
the
don't
Yankees.
give a fuck.
I don't
They
like
weren't the
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 first to
Yankees
start
got
it.
away with it, bro. Fuck them.
And
No, they
got
weren't.
like
It was the
10
Miami
home runs.
Marlins
Was
last
it
year.
20 home runs that one game?
Se- it
20
was
runs.
No, 17 home runs. They broke the record for 17 home runs.
9 in
within
one game.
The
three
day they
games.
changed the bat.
That's crazy.
What that
3 or
tell
4
you?
or 5, something
What
like
that
that.
mean?
They broke the fucking record when they went to
Give
the
me
third
something
game.
to change my number.
But anyways,
Yeah.
You know?
what you said, bro, like I always being around you, bro. It's always uplifting, man. And you know, I feel like you know, everybody that works together, all of us, man, we all see life kind of, you know, relatively the same. I feel like I think we know the ones that actually stick out, the ones that actually hang out, that actually do this. Like after this, bro, what are we probably gonna go do? Hang out with the people who think like that too.
Yeah.
You know, and I think it's a beautiful thing. I think you're only as strong as your village. I think you're only as strong as your 7 that you're around. You know what I mean? So I'm with that.
CEOs don't get there themselves. They
Nah,
always
hell
have
nah, bro. You need a
partners.
team, bro.
Christmas sucks.
You
That's
need a
fucking
team.
great.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
bro.
That was wild, bro.
He said he's
Right?
dead too. He's like, I'm
You know, I
dead.
never
That was
looked at
wild as
that.
fuck.
I
I
never
was
looked
like,
at that like that.
Me neither. Now I'm gonna see Christmas
I
socks.
know. I'm sitting here
You
looking
know
at your hat like,
what's crazy too? I'm
damn.
looking at my socks. I'm like, yo, I'm
Yeah, I was looking around. I was like, yo, who wearing Christmas socks, bro?
And you know, son, the thing about it, why the fuck would they just name it Red Sox?
I don't know. I'm
Hey,
very.
what's up with the red? Why?
Yeah, why Red
I don't
Sox?
fucking know. You
'Cause
want
you
me to
guys have the
fucking
big-
go back into fucking the
Nah.
1800s and
The
find
Red
out
Sox
why?
have a big green wall.
Somebody
in
said
their
Christmas is a
stadium.
dope holiday. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? So let's talk about holidays. Can we do that real quick?
Yeah.
I don't believe in holidays.
Are we sticking in religion still?
Nah, I
Are
just
we
don't
doing
believe
that
in
right?
holidays.
I feel like holidays are just a big distraction.
Brother,
Well, the
I'm
reason
married.
why is that why can't I celebrate my mom every day? Why do I need to wait for?
Yeah, why do I have to wait till
Why
her
do I have to
birthday
wait
to
for
do so?
Thanksgiving to feast? Why do I have to wait for Christmas to gift my friends?
But the birthday's not a like.
It's actually to
holiday.
take you apart.
Every day is my birthday. I can make my birthday tonight.
Let's do it.
I can make my birthday.
I
tonight.
celebrate my life every day.
Yeah, so I don't understand why.
You can celebrate
we
your
fall-
life today, but like they quite actually call it a birthday, like the day you were born.
Yeah, but what is birthday? A birthday is where you give yourself and you want to have a day to yourself to say,
To
hey,
fuck
everything is
yourself
about
up.
me.
Yeah.
But is your
It's-
birthday more important than another holiday, right? I would think your birthday is more important. Especially
No,
for
I
yourself.
think we're drifting off
We
of
are,
what
we are.
he's meaning. Like
Yeah.
I know exactly what
I
you're
know what
talking
you're trying
about.
to say.
I know exactly what you're saying because
Yeah.
I agree with that too.
Yeah, like
I'm sick and tired of all these fucking
It's
holidays.
because I'm
Yeah,
married.
like-
I got kids.
Like when
so
October
we
hits,
do it
my
all.
knees start shaking. I'm like, oh god, dude, we got bullshit Halloween, and then
We do
after
Easter.
that, fucking
They feel
Thanksgiving,
bad.
then Christmas,
They
and
feel
then the
forced.
birthdays,
They feel
and then
forced.
fucking January, and then Valentine's Day,
It's all money.
St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
and then you got what the fuck's in Easter,
Yeah.
and then you what the fuck's in
Yeah.
May,
It's
Memorial Day,
America.
and then you got fucking June,
Spring
the
break.
gays,
I'm about to say,
and then you
I'll
got
take
fucking
Memorial.
July. It's crazy, bro.
Juneteenth for the gays.
No, not Juneteenth.
Okay.
There's an actual gay holiday, and
didn't
it's
know.
on the 26th. Out of
Like,
every
like,
fucking
it's
day,
fast.
bro. Out of every
Don't say that shit again.
sorry.
Hey, I know y'all think he's white, but he Puerto Rican. So
Hey, bro, me too, but chill, bro.
Mom's gay, okay? And
Your
she's
mom's
cool.
gay?
No, my aunt.
Oh, your aunt.
My
I thought you said
mom
my
might be
mom's gay. I was
She
like,
hasn't been with
how'd
someone
that
like that, so
happen?
I would assume so.
Nah, it's crazy because out of every day that they could have made that holiday, they chose my birthday.
What day?
What's
The
good
26th.
though?
I thought you were gonna say Juneteenth. I'm like, damn.
No,
Yeah, he gonna get
gay
canceled.
day.
So glad.
Yeah, he
We're not gonna
Wait,
go
hold
into
me or
what he
him?
said.
No, him.
Wait,
We'll
wait.
talk about it. But
Hey,
we'll
what he
talk
say?
about
Wait, what
it
did you
later.
say?
He don't know.
He don't know yet.
He don't know yet. He gonna find out.
He don't fucking know.
Yo,
Appreciate
he-
everybody on
yo,
chat, man.
yo,
Y'all fantastic. Thank y'all for viewing.
Hey, he thought he was bald. He ain't about to grow no shit on his side.
Yo, he
on
about
my
to, his skin
sides.
about to disintegrate.
Yeah, he about to be.
They about to show skull, my
Yeah.
boy.
Thanos walking.
Yeah,
I
I
just
be
faded
like,
away.
oh,
He gonna
shit.
get a text message. He gonna say offer decline.
Yeah.
We saw what you
You're
said.
right.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm not going back to
That's
that.
nasty work. That's nasty work, right? Yo, that's crazy because that's not for the case.
No, it's not. So
No,
let's say
that's
we're
a
not going
yeah.
back.
It's a fucking major. It's a
Yeah,
major
that's what
thing
I'm saying.
for.
Yeah.
Yo, wow.
Yeah.
You mixed two of them really bad
Yeah.
together. I don't think you. I want to clip that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I gotta
clip
clip that right now.
Clip
Actually,
that.
let's clip that motherfucker right
you
now.
talking about?
Yeah, we clipped the fuck out that. I ain't gonna lie to your ass.
For real?
Yeah, we clipped.
Yeah.
that.
I'm so sorry. I
Yeah,
had
we
no
clipped
idea.
that. Anywho,
It's funny.
how do you feel about getting into what you do on a day-to-day as far as the wholesaling and stuff like that? I think that's incredibly interesting. I think it's cool. Whenever I see the content, I'm like, man, he really make this shit seem so easy.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you get to talking, I'm like, this is not easy. There's a lot of shit in this that,
It's as
you
easy
know,
as you make it.
I understand that. I definitely understand that, you know. But I think that'd be a great topic to talk about because would you say that's your bread and butter? Like that's how you came up in the game?
Yeah. So my bread and butter. So basically, how I started was, I first used to essentially I used to put out bandit signs. I'll skip on bandit signs. Yeah. So those are the signs that you see on the road that say we buy
houses and shit,
or all of those signs on the road. So I started putting those signs out, basically looking for buyers, investors to buy. And even with that, it's so crazy because you don't even understand how strategic it is putting up signs. Like I had a dude literally tell me like, bro, you're putting up these signs wrong. I'm like, bro, it's just a sign in the grass. But what's crazy is that once I tweaked one little thing, I started getting a whole bunch of phone calls. Yeah. And in life, that's what certain things is about. Sometimes, like you just said that you was doing it before your podcast or your stream over there, and now you're doing it over here with a different background. That slightest tweak can make your shit just go. Right. So anyways, that's what I started doing, and then essentially I became a realtor. That shit was trash. I hated it. I hated it.
He said that shit is trash.
Let me say shit. I used to sweep the hospital floor.
Yeah, he said, I really say that shit's trash.
Yeah. Crazy. Being a realtor is so
if you ain't
trash.
good at it.
So I'm gonna tell you why I think that being I feel like being a realtor is just not.
He said trash.
I think it's trash.
That's my
He said being a realtor is trash.
So let me tell you why. Right? I'm gonna tell you why.
Hold on, you ready?
Yeah.
Proceed.
So you have to understand that you are dealing with people. Majority of society, they do not know how to make decisions. Women take 6 hours to just get ready, right? Guys will say that they're gonna get fit, and then in 1 month they're not even at the gym no more.
You're right.
They'll say they won't go back to the baby mama, then they still screwing around. So you have to understand society, it's hard for us to stick to something and make a decision. So what I didn't like about being a realtor is that you would go and somebody would say, yeah, look, I want a house that's 1,200 square feet with a fence, a red door, and this. You would show them 10 houses that have that.
I don't want that no more.
Oh, but I don't like the grass here, and I don't like this road here, and you know what? The cabinet sticks out too much, and it was the same thing over and over. And by the time I realized it, I was like, yo, my commission is all based on this person making the decision.
And then at the end of the day, it's all emotionally influenced.
Exactly.
What if he had a bad day? What if they had a bad day and they're like, I don't like this, but it could have been the house.
Yeah, first time in the
Tia's that's my cousin.
Word, what's up?
I love you, Tia. I love you so much, man. For real, man. I love you guys. I miss y'all. One time, Lonnie, man. What's going on?
Let's go.
Now before Tia, I love you, man. That's my family. We got family in the chat right now. What's going on?
What's up?
If you haven't followed me, go ahead and follow me.
There you go.
It helps the channel. Helps the Twitch.
Drop that
please.
follow.
On another note, though, real quick, like
Now hold on, let's go back to this quick, and then hold on, because I don't want to miss
Of
what you were
course,
saying.
of course.
Hold that though, because we're going to you
Definitely,
next though.
Yeah, because he is a realtor, so he can give you his point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to get that point and actually give you that time.
So for me, right, when you're a realtor, you still have a broker, and the broker takes a percentage. There's things that you can or cannot do, right? You're limited in things that you can or cannot do, and you still answer to the man. You still answer to somebody. You still have to have your license. You still have to answer to somebody that's cutting you a check because they have to pay you out. With wholesaling, there's none of that. It doesn't matter if you're a felon. It don't matter if you like this person, that person. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life. It doesn't matter your background. All you have to do is connect two people. And in life, everything is about wholesale, right? That hat that you're wearing was probably made in fucking Indonesia, right? For fucking $3, right? The Christmas socks hat.
Apparently, I bought a Christmas hat.
And then New Era bought it, right? And then they shipped it off to Lids, right? And everybody made a piece of it and upside. Yeah, exactly, right?
a piece of New Era.
Yeah, so anyways, with that being said, with wholesaling, what we do is that we just find houses that unfortunately people are going through a hard time, and I make them an offer, but I know what my buyers are going to buy for. So the simplest way to put it is basically like flipping kicks. I know that on stock X,
they're going for this, so I need this. I need this range so that he can make money, I can make money.
And that's it. So if all I know that the kicks, all they need is maybe a little bit of paint and a nice deep clean and some new laces that's going to cost me $15, I get the shoes for $50. The next guy's going to put $15 in. I can sell it to him for $60, make $10. He's going to put the $15 and he'll sell it for $100. But now we're talking with the thousands. So I may get a house for $50K. I may sell the contract for $60K. He's going to put $40K, right? And then he'll sell it for $130 and make his profit. So all I'm doing is I'm providing the ugly houses to the fix and flippers. So that's why I like it, because I make the decisions on both ends. I make the offer to the homeowner. Okay, perfect. You don't like the offer?
You're not relying on anybody.
Exactly.
You're the guy.
Exactly. Once they sign the contract, now I'm the one that's responsible for the contract. So I can go to you and say, or also I say, hey, listen, I want $100,000 for this house. He's like, no, I can't do that. Okay, great. Well, hey, listen, I want $100,000 for this house. You want to do that? I'm making the decisions at all times.
Yeah.
And with a realtor, to me, is everything. Okay, let me buy flowers. Okay, did they still get qualified? Okay, how's the interest rates? Okay, is the appraisal good?
There's too many outside variables.
Are you still breaking your wife's back? Like, is she still happy?
Yeah,
right. It's just too many things.
It's too many variables that you can't control.
Exactly.
And I don't like that either.
I don't like that either.
I could nah.
And now, before Jake was in his point, he's made 3 times more money doing what I do than what being a realtor does. We can make 50, 60K, right, off one house where he could have got paid $10K because the commission is only 3%.
Right. So it's like it's almost a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
But he could do both. He likes to do both, so I can see why. Like, bro, he got 2 pots.
Brother, yeah. Because everything he's saying, there's so much truth to it. It's true. Because I deal with.
Okay, where's the lie?
So the line is this.
Okay,
right?
hold on. I need y'all to hold on.
Can you pour me a little something?
All right, we good. Yeah, absolutely. You want some tequila or
I'll
brown?
do the brown.
Brown. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Straight, or you want some coconut?
I'll do straight.
Coca-Cola.
Just a little bit like
Say you want some coconut, Coca-Cola?
Shit.
Okay.
Yo, got some of this Trident?
Absolutely. All right, are you guys ready?
Code word for tequila? No.
All right, I'm gonna wait for because we
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Because he's gonna say
chat. What's up? Go crazy. I love
go
you.
Go crazy in the chat. Y'all already know.
Let's
go. In the chat. We want to talk in the chat now. All right, you ready? I want to hear why he said why your lies were.
So
go ahead.
There's so much truth to what he's saying, because it's a fact. You're working with so many variables in one transaction. Working with a lender who's giving the money to the person who's buying, and then you have to establish what they want to pay for, and then take that information to the person who's allowing the purchase. So there's many variables to make that deal work. But I've written a contract and made $38,000.
Right.
I've sold. I wrote a contract on 70 acres of land, and it was a $2 million purchase price. I made about $60,000. So,
hey man, get your money up, not your funny up. Let me tell you something, man. Y'all down here. Hold on, I'm gonna do a traditional right here. Let me tell you something, bro. This is the rank cam right now. Let me tell you something, man. Get your money up, not your motherfucking funny up. Everybody fucking complaining, oh my gosh, I don't have this money because you know blah blah blah. Who gives a shit? We all got motherfucking problems in this bitch. All I hear are the fucking trombones, bro. Get your money up, not your funny up.
Bro. That one dude, right?
Rant is over. Get your money. I'm not your funny up. That's why you broke. That's why you broke.
So big. Either way.
But I take
That's why you broke. Now I'm just like, let me
punch a hole in the drywall and shit. But I take
That was a clip. That was a clip. That was a clip. All right. Proceed.
But yeah, no, I take in like an hour and a half drive to show a house and then look them in the eyes. They look me in the eyes and they're like, we don't like it. And I'm just like,
I know you don't.
I'm like, it's not the one for you. It makes sense. It's perfectly fine.
But you want to punch them in the throat. But you want to punch them in the throat.
When they leave, I start punching holes in the drywall.
But here's my thing,
You ain't never said it. If they ain't lying, I start punching holes in the drywall.
My thing is this, bro. I'm tired of being this corporate person that I was never born to be. Like I wasn't born this way.
Yeah.
I'm not this person that puts on what we call this corporate face, right? To go ahead and do that. For someone to say, yeah, it's not for us. You're like, yeah, I know, it's okay. Let me give you a
no worries. I just wasted all this fucking time trying to set you up.
I taking people to lunch. I'm taking people to lunch. Their whole family paid for their whole fucking family, and then
for them to be like, we're buying with somebody else.
Yo,
yeah.
Bro, you get this.
You get what I'm saying?
Yo, imagine the disrespect, bro, that you gotta deal with.
Yo,
so
I've done some shit.
That's my biggest
yeah.
But at the same time, what I tell people is that even being a realtor might be better than what you have going on now. Because his earning capacity...
Oh, that's a great way to put it, though.
His earning capacity is unlimited.
Like I said,
he can make as much money as long as he hustles. He can make as much money.
What up, Jonas? What up?
When you're working at a 9 to 5...
One time, Jonas. Thank you for tuning in.
Nah. Yo, he on 2 cups of brown liquor. He can't do no backflips.
I'll do a backflip right now.
He said, hey, man, he can't do no
I'm not gonna let you, man, for insurance purposes.
Yeah. So, what I was gonna say is that you have to check your earning capacity. When you're working at a 9 to 5 and you only making $22 an hour, that's your limit. You can only make $800
no matter the work.
It doesn't matter if
that's it.
If you're subpar, if you're medium, or if you do the best, you're still gonna get paid $22 an hour.
Right.
And if you wanna get a little bit more granular, what you can look at is your boss. So if your boss is only making $80K a year, well, maybe you have to wait. He's been there for 20 years. You gotta wait till he retires or till he.
For you to get, and that's if.
And 80K ain't shit no more, bro.
Bro, not even 100K, bro. Not even 100K.
It's wild.
Not even 100K, bro.
Well, you have to understand, 100K even that's just gross. That's not after taxes, right? And all the bullshit.
Bro,
if you're working 9 to 5, yeah. But that's what I did.
This is scary
and
time.
Tariffs started today.
Who are you talking about?
No, this is the best time.
Tariffs,
This is the best time, Vic. You wanna know why? America's on sale.
It is on sale, actually.
America's on sale. Stocks are plummeting. This is the best time to buy.
It'll go up 30%.
Crypto, you have to understand the president we have is pro-crypto, right? He just posted like a week ago or something
XRP?
about XRP and other Cardano and other stuff. These are the times where you can literally create millionaires.
Yeah, because
Okay?
this is when it happens, right? When the recession
Who's
hits.
this snake oil salesman?
What the fuck, yo? What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, now hold the fuck on.
Salesman. What am I selling?
Yo, hold the fuck on. No, hold on, bro. Yo, Jonas, bro. Jonas, let me tell you something, bro, man. We love here, bro.
Yeah, it's all love, man.
We love, dog. It's funny, you know what I'm saying?
I know what he said before. He didn't mean that
Hey,
shit.
man, come on, dog. Hey, clown on us, not the fucking guest, dog.
I didn't
Come
mean to
on,
say
man. We fucking love here. Clown on me.
No,
clown on this guy.
Jonas
Don't clown on the guest.
Whenever he comes in here,
Yeah,
bro,
he's always
funny as
clowning
fuck.
on somebody, dog. What song comes into mind when you're pumping yourself? Yeah, you about to get banned, bro.
No, that's a different guy. That's a different guy.
No, that's
is it?
Wiggly Swamp Booty.
You about to get banned, Wiggly Swamp. What the fuck, dude?
No, but that's a good question. What song comes to mind when you're pumping yourself up for a successful day?
Oh, wait, I thought they said pumping up gas or some shit. I was like, now we making racist jokes?
So,
What?
Wiggly, you
is that
good, you
correlate to?
good.
What does pumping gas correlate to?
You good.
somebody said that's racist.
I don't understand.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Hey, Wiggly, I'm gonna get, my bad, dog. Yeah, I fucked up. You know what? Jonas fucking me up right now. We not reading this comment.
we're
I ain't
not
fucking
reading
me
Jonas.
up. My bad, dog.
Jonas
Go
brother.
ahead, bro.
No, I mean, so to answer his question, honestly, I don't really believe in that whole like affirmation shit. I don't really.
What you mean?
Like telling yourself I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna be that.
No?
I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it because.
Explain.
I'm saying.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you why I really don't believe in it.
All right, hold
Because
on.
At the end of the day, you can tell yourself what you want. If you ain't doing it, it doesn't matter.
Whoa.
Now,
I tell
for
myself
sure.
every single day.
Now, for sure.
I tell myself every. You know how many people I know that are good, great people. They're religious people, but they still sin. So sometimes they sin so much than people that don't even go to church, and they know the Bible inside out. But they're so judgmental because everybody's not living what they think
They're
is
script.
correct.
They're not living their
right?
script. Yeah.
And these are manifestations or affirmations that they're like, "Oh, I'm living this life." So for me, I try.
I think that's a little bit different though.
No,
bro.
but that's what I'm trying to say. I try to just do what it is that I need to do.
Sure.
If I tell myself, "Oh, I'm this and I'm that," you know how many times I told myself that I was gonna be something, and every time I did it, it wasn't like a magic carpet appeared. I had to literally just put myself and start reading books, and I started to go ahead and elevate my mind. And all of this was like action after action, because a lot of times we are just busy. What we do is not income producing activities. So many times we're scrolling on our phone, then we go take a shit, then we're like, oh shit, now it's time to go ahead and get some food. We're never actually doing anything that's gonna give us money.
We're not
Or
utilizing
10x.
our time.
Exactly. So with affirmations, if I'm sitting there doing fucking 10 minutes of affirmations, I could have made some money while I did this affirmation. So what I would say to pump myself up, I'm just having a conversation with God. God, please put me in the best
100%.
position today. But I don't believe that's an affirmation. Affirmation to me is me telling myself that I'm the greatest person alive, but I'm not the greatest person alive because my mom is still working.
But you're working
I
towards
haven't.
that.
But am I?
Are you?
I don't know.
Well, the way that I talk is this.
Am I though? Because we may say that we're God-fearing people, and then we go out and we have sex, not being married.
Sure.
So am I really working towards it?
The way
I say, oh, you know what, God, today I'm not gonna drink it all, and then tomorrow you drink. So am I really working towards it?
Well, this is why, like the way that I speak in Africa, because the first person that I
It is
speak to,
subjective.
well, the first person that I speak to always is God, no matter what. That's the God that I seek. That's who I have faith in. That's who holds me forever. But the way that I use affirmations, in a sense, is I don't say I am. I say I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be that. Like That's how I'm looking at it. But I believe also that an affirmation is just a lie if you're not applying the work to it. So if I'm saying this and I'm not acting towards it, it's no longer an affirmation.
That's what
it's
I mean.
a fucking lie.
That's what I'm
actually
saying.
just lying to myself
Exactly.
now.
That's
you know,
what I
but
mean.
affirmation, you need action behind it for it to be considered
Yeah.
an affirmation.
And you
so
need-
I'm right
and
there
you
with
need-
you.
and you
I'm
need-
right there with.
and
Are
you
they
need-
still fucking going
Chad's
crazy?
going crazy.
Hey,
right
hey,
now.
no. Go ahead, bro. What we saying is real, bro.
But what I'm
we'll
saying-
get to them later. dog.
Nah, because this is
Yeah,
interactive.
yeah.
I don't know what they're saying.
Hey, one time, Demo, man. That's called hypocrisy. Yo, Demo, what the fuck? Hypocrisy. What happened, bro? Hold on, let me see. What the fuck they saying, dog?
No,
Start
okay,
with
he said
Lonnie
that
and
Jesus
go
is
down.
the first.
Let's
Yeah.
start with okay, hold on. Yeah, he got a magic card, bro. Bro, you about to get banned, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, come on, man. That's called nice. Oh, how he say he got
No,
a
it
magic
is
card?
called
Nice.
Yeah, it's called hypocrisy.
A whole new world.
whole new
Look, Kaz is right. Kaz said it is hypocrisy.
Oh, that's my boy Dima. Yeah, nah, for sure. I
Yeah.
would never free Will Smith
if he was my G.
All right, man, this
What
getting
the
out of
fuck?
fucking hand,
Chat's
bro.
going crazy.
Yeah. No. Jonas is going crazy. He's the fucking instigator in this
Who
shit.
snuggled too? A whole new world.
That was funny. I ain't even gonna hold you. A whole new world. Yeah, it's good.
Oh my god.
Nah, but that. So I
Shout out
think
everybody watching, man.
I understand exactly what you're saying because I feel like if you say affirmation but you're not acting towards it, you're just lying to yourself.
It's like people that pray every day, but they don't do no action behind it.
Well, it's crazy, man. I also feel like that's a sickness in a sense because, like, you actually believe that God is gonna give you these things that you asking for, but you're not doing anything to get that. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You think God just fucking, oh, he said he wants this, cool, yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit. He burned this place down and he's fucking drinking and he's fornicating. Let me give it to him. It doesn't work that way.
That's just delusional. I
It's-
feel like
yeah,
you
it
can have
doesn't work that
affirmations, but if you're delusional and think that you could just speak words out there and
Like
it's
that
gonna
might,
happen,
like, it's so shit, bro. We go back to them church people, bro.
But you know what? You wouldn't say most people are delusional.
I would.
Most,
I
most
agree with
people,
that.
For
most,
sure.
most people.
I feel like
they
you have bad
fucking
and
go
good
on
delusional.
vacation. For what? What you doing? The same.
What are you
bullshit?
celebrating?
Yeah.
For real.
So you're gonna tell me it's not
Yeah, the
delusional?
life you complain about every day.
Touch on that.
Just to
What
come
you
back.
just said.
What? There's
I feel like there's good and there's
Yeah, I
bad
feel like there's
delusion.
good and bad delusion.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cause I'm delusional to think, bro, I'm gonna be the biggest. in the game for sure. I believe that.
Yeah.
Again, though, the actions have to apply for it to become real.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Real, absolutely. Absolutely.
But that's different because, like you just said, I think that it's the intention behind it. Are you saying what you're doing and doing what you're saying?
100. Are you walking and walking the walk? Or are you talking it?
Exactly.
100%.
So how many people go and say, "Oh, for 20 years, I'm gonna be this person. I'm gonna be this person," but guess what? They never have no balls to take any type of leap of faith in anything.
Sure.
So how has your affirmations
for you? Like affirmations isn't
that, but the
something
thing,
that
but
you-
the thing is too, bro. You know what that
Yeah.
shit? You know what that leads from too, bro? Fear.
Well, the fear is
big
real about
fuck.
the
A
world.
lot of people will be like, man, like I know people, bro. Trust me, bro. I got family members, bro, that I see them. They're always on listening to positive stuff and trying to become this, that, third, and the same fucking person every day. I'm like, bro, you are so fearful to let go and actually use these tools to become better. You're scared to become successful because it's something that you don't know. You're fearing the unknown, essentially.
Yeah,
That's what it
But
is.
it's false evidence appearing real. That's what it stands for, fear, right? But
Yes.
also,
You
let
told
me
me
ask
that
you:
before.
how could you be scared of something that hasn't happened?
Well, yeah, that's what anxiety is. It's the fear of the unknown, and
Yeah.
you don't even fucking know. So, it all stems from that.
But the thing is, but here's my thing though, right? How could you be scared of something that you know if the result goes bad, it's just where you at right now?
Well, that's where it comes into play. Is like, bro,
Like if you put
You
all your
don't
eggs in
really
one basket,
want it. You don't
if
really
you
want
put
it.
all your eggs in one basket and you went broke, have you been broke before? So what the
For
fuck
sure.
are you scared of then?
yeah, I already know what that shit feels like.
Exactly. So what are
Let's
we
go
scared
fucking
of?
full force, bro.
Exactly, so what are we scared
But
of?
I've always been a risk taker. We can have this conversation and understand it. Bro, you talk to somebody who's not like that, bro, it's literally talking to the fucking wall.
Yeah.
They don't understand, bro. There's so many of my homies and my peoples, bro, that are just like, wow, man, I'm so happy for you, dog. I don't know how you do it.
So
What
I
do you mean
believe-
you don't know how I do it? I'm telling you what I'm fucking doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they don't want to do it.
No, they don't
I'm
wanna
just
do
a
it.
risk taker. I've been taking risks my entire life. Yeah, have I made a lot of dumb decisions and I'm not the smartest at points? Yes. Have I been undisciplined in
everybody's
my
like
life?
that. Yeah.
Yes, I've been undisciplined in my life. Yes, have I slowed down? Yes, the fuck I have. But I always get the fuck back up.
Yeah.
You have to, bro. You have to. I don't can't like, and the thing is too, everybody's so worried about, oh man, I turned 30, and oh man, I'm getting old now. And what do you mean? Like there's people who made it at 50, 60, 70 years old.
Oh, yeah, for
What are you
sure.
talking about, bro? You can judge me all you want, but I don't give a, I don't
Yeah,
care.
you make it
to
Like
at
I don't
67.
care.
Yeah.
I don't care in the sense of the way, like I don't care about.
If you're not
Like,
my audience.
Because you made a good point earlier. We do care about what people think, right? But I don't care if you're judging me
On a
for
negative
something
way.
that I'm keep going.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like how he's still doing music and he 31 years old. Must not be doing something right.
Yeah.
What if I'm doing something so right, bro, in a fucked up game?
That's true.
Maybe God is like, bro, we got to take time with this one because this one gonna change the game.
But not
This
only
one
that,
is a good act in this
You're
game.
doing the 1% every day, bro. You're pushing
For sure,
every
and
single
it's
day.
compounding.
I believe that there's three different types
compound.
of people in the world. There's the
Stack
one
days
person,
together.
the one person that they live in the white picket fence. They drive the Honda Civic. They're happy with their
They're
boat.
safe and secure.
They're safe and
you have
secure.
safe and secure.
They don't care about what's
individuals.
going on in the world because they're happy with what they have. They're content.
Content.
The other type of person is what we call the imposter syndrome. I can't do what Vic does because he got gray hair and he talks loud, and I just can't do that
Hey, why you did that, bro?
Yeah.
Hey man, let's talk about
Yeah.
it. Every stream, somebody gotta say something about my fucking hair, dog.
Maddie, what's up, man?
One
What's
time,
up? What's
man,
up?
yeah, what's going on, my boy?
Good to see you coming back, man.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much.
There's that person that I can't do this because I'm not this. I can't do
Nah,
that
for
because
sure.
that. I wasn't born with that gift, or I'm not this, or I'm not that, right? Then there's the people that are really successful. They're a hybrid of both. We care enough to know what's going on around us because we're like, fuck, hold on, if that guy made $1 million doing that, I can also do that
Yeah,
too.
like what's up with it?
But
yeah.
also we know enough to not say, hey, I'm not content enough to care about what else anybody else is saying. I'm
Sure.
gonna go and try to break these rules.
Sure.
Most people fall into those other two buckets and not that third bucket.
Yeah.
And that's why
I agree. There's different tiers to this shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm gonna be. I was talking this with my girl the other day, and I'm like, we were actually looking at some. It was crazy because we were looking at
Some rich shit.
some rich kids walking.
Uh,
I'm I was in Heathrow, and they're like all jogging in Lululemons. I'm like, yo, can you imagine us at fucking like 17
Yo, that's
having Lululemons?
crazy, bro.
We're over there fucking having
Laughing
like,
almost.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah.
so you know what's funny is that she was
Boundaries?
like, yeah, them kids hella privileged. And in my head, I was like, babe, we can't say that because our goal is to have our kids to be privileged.
and do the same damn thing.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely do that shit.
Why is it bad that we talk down on you having a foundation to be ahead of us?
I've never
Yeah, but bro,
understood
you know it's crazy,
that.
bro. You know,
Because that's
bro,
what we all wish we had. I mean, I'm not gonna say I wish that we had, but that's all that. That's what we want our kids.
That's
to
what
have.
we want our kids to. So meaning that we, because at the end of the day, bro, we wish we had that. Coming
yeah,
up, right?
exactly.
Do I regret it? No. Would I go back and change
Yeah.
it if I could? No, bro. This is my story. I feel like the harder your story, the better the outcome.
Of course,
you know what I'm
100%.
saying? Like,
But you can't hate on it.
100%. So one thing I realized was I was like, bro, when these rich kids get to talking, they're like, man, sometimes I be mad because like I got, my dad, we got money and like people make me feel bad. I'm like, don't feel fucking bad.
Yeah.
Don't let none of these broke motherfuckers make you feel bad.
Yeah, bro.
Your mom and dad did what they were supposed to fucking do. You have a great set of fucking parents. You should be proud.
Right.
Now your goal is to keep it.
Yeah.
Now you gotta keep it.
But
you gotta keep it now.
But let me tell you, sometimes with the pressure, it could be just as
Yeah,
hard
sure,
as trying to get it.
And I tell them
Because
that, bro.
nobody's counting on you to get it.
100. Now they're counting on you to keep it.
Your daddy a drug dealer, your mama's a stripper. Shit. Hey, it's good that little old
Hey,
Moses
make
is-
something of yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
But
got
figure it out.
problems.
Yeah,
Everybody
Hey,
got
I love that shit. Hey, figure it out.
But when you're
Yeah.
a trust fund baby, or when you're somebody that has some type of
and
inheritance,
they do the right.
your mom's a doctor and your dad is a real estate investor,
Yeah, or a
right?
software developer, or some
Whatever.
crazy
Better not
And
shit
then,
like that.
yeah, and
Better
then you
not
just
fuck
go
up. This-
and you working at 7-Eleven.
Now they looking at you like, wow, yeah, the loser of the family.
What do we do?
Yeah. What do we do wrong? Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think sometimes it's looking at, like, I used to be so happy when I used to get them income tax checks for $1,200. Now I'm not gonna say
I agree with that, Dima.
I'm not gonna say I'm happy when I have to pay my taxes, but I do feel good about myself. Like, oh wow,
That I'm in this position
that
to
I'm
do
in
something.
this position to do so.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because without this, there is no this.
Let me tell you the best feeling in the world, bro. You know what's the best feeling in the world? Is
Think of the
being-
freedom?
No, it's being that person that somebody can come to you and ask you for advice.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I remember when nobody wanted to pick my brain, nobody wanted to take me to coffee, nobody wanted to ask me, hey, what do you think about this? And being somebody in this world, everybody wants to be seen. I don't give a fuck. People are like, I don't like to be in front of the camera. Yeah,
Lies.
But you're
Yeah.
not in front of the camera, but you're also not going to be at home where somebody's like, hey, what do you think about this?
It's rewarding.
It's rewarding to say, hey, Austin, what do you think about these cabinets, bro?
Yeah.
Right? Or, hey, bro, what do you think about my watch? That means that I respect your
I respect your opinion enough
enough
to want to listen to
Now,
your intellectual
exactly.
property.
Now, what about somebody that's in jail or a homeless person that nobody's asking
Everybody,
for shit?
everybody, they do this. Oh, they said that situation looked bad. I ain't gonna ask for no type of fight. But
You get what I'm saying?
I think it all falls in line too. Like it all
I don't know why they do
stems
that.
from don't ask for advice from people that you don't want to be.
Yeah,
that
100%.
you wouldn't be, that you
Yeah.
wouldn't that you wouldn't ask anything for.
Yeah.
It's true, you know what I'm saying? So like stemming back to that, like what you're saying is 100% correct.
But the world is fucked up too because when you start to make money, shit gets easier. They valet your car for free. They want you to come and eat at these restaurants for free.
Bro,
They
hey,
make
you
a
know
bunch
what's
of-
even
they make no
bro, you know
money.
what's
You
even
what I'm
more
saying?
fucked up, bro? Listen to this shit, right? Say a homeless man goes to the restaurant, closing, right? Closing.
I thought he said closeless.
No, that's
I was
crazy,
waiting to see where
That's
you were going with
crazy.
that.
Now, it's homeless during closing time. He
Yeah.
know damn well they about to throw all the extra food
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
They gonna say no. Why? Because he loitering, he homeless.
Fucked
Get
up.
him out of here. He's the scum of the earth.
Fucked up.
Whereas,
Yeah, it's crazy.
I go in, I'm rich as shit. Fake it. I can even fake that I'm rich. Hire a paparazzi, get out
Yeah.
the lamp, do some crazy shit.
And they give it to
And that restaurant gonna be like,
What do
who
you
is
mean?
that?
Fuck.
Hey man, come on in and eat at my restaurant. Meals on me. What? I don't understand the world that we
Sounded
live.
like
That
that
shit
age.
is crazy,
Trained
bro.
to think that way.
But hold on, let me
It's
ask you
crazy.
something. Let me ask
but
you
I
something.
understand why they. I understand it.
Do you
but it's
feel
fucked up where we at.
Do you feel bad for the homeless people?
I don't, because I feel like if you,
Decisions.
I feel like if you homeless, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Real shit, bro. I feel like if you homeless, it wasn't because you have no family. I feel like it's because you've exhausted all of it.
You burned all bridges.
You burned
like
every fucking bridge because, bro, how the fuck?
I would say
how?
it depends on who it is, though.
Like how? So because in my head, I'm like,
It's another subjective thing.
Exactly.
Some people are
not for
schizophrenic.
sure, but when they try to, but listen, try to go get help.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, mom's like, yo, stay at the house. Fuck it up. That you can X
Well, I
that
wouldn't
out.
even say
Yo,
much
cousin,
about-
my bad. I'm trying to get good. X that out. Get back to. I feel like it's an exhaustion of resources that were there for you.
That you burned, yeah.
Unless,
But he
unless,
said, what about
unless you're the
mental
only
ill?
one
Yeah.
alive in your fit, but still,
brother.
Yeah, but still, here's my
But
thing.
still,
There's
I'll
some
give you
people
an
that are
example, though.
schizophrenic,
I give you an
though.
example.
There's some people that are
Homeboy-
schizophrenic that aren't homeless.
But yeah, that's true.
Hold
Because
on,
they're on
hold on,
medication.
I wanna
I
get
give
that.
you an example. I was fucking when we were at Vegas. I went to White Castle. You know what I'm saying? And I felt
Hey, me
bad.
too, bro. I hit that too.
Yo, I was there.
I just had to get. I had to
Yo,
I had to just get like a memory. Like
Yo.
last time I had that
You
shit,
get
I was like
everybody the flu. That's what
13.
he got the flu.
Not because David had it too. We both went the same.
At White Castle.
I love White
Nah.
Castle. Check this out.
Hey, I'm not the one that got everybody sick.
I don't know.
It was Chris because I stayed away from everybody.
Nah, it was you.
That
It was at White
was
Castle.
Nah, we was
No,
we
that
was
is
all with
Chris.
you that night. We was all with you that night.
That night, bro, that I
The
got
night
sick, bro, was
before.
from that
Yeah,
damn
yeah.
Marlboro
The
Red.
Reds and-
Yeah, you remember
and the
that?
Tito's.
That damn Marlboro
And the
Red, bro.
Tito's.
I hit a Marlboro Red, bro.
Oh my
The
God.
second I hit it, I said, yep,
What the
that was
hell?
it.
It's a
Dude,
wrap.
woke up,
I got
it was
the
like,
swine
oh,
flu.
fuck. The next day, flu. I was like,
He inhaled
oh,
the
that's
flu.
high. I was like, this is crazy, bro.
They dipped the cigarettes in formaldehyde.
Alright, let's
Circle back. Circle back.
Just that day was crazy,
Yeah.
though, but like, going back to
So
that.
White Castle, schizophrenic.
Bro, so I'm
yeah.
walking up to White Castle and it hits home. It hits home because you know what I'm saying. I have people. in the
Appreciate the
family
chat, man. Love y'all, man. Thanks y'all for tuning in.
And you know what's funny? Statistically, 1 out of 4 people on this planet have schizophrenia, and it just comes out at like 27, 28. So I'm walking up to White Castle.
Wait a minute.
And
There's
walking
4
up to
people
White
in here
Castle.
right now. Who is it? Who is it? Yo, it's him.
And it's a traumatic experience that brings it out. You'd be surprised, brother. But I'm
Nah,
walking
for
up,
sure, for sure.
yeah, it's true. I'm walking up to White Castle, and then there's this gentleman in the trash, digging through the trash, and the security guard there.
I be getting
Yo,
scared. I'm like,
They're
oh, it's a ticket
yo, I
time
saw
bomb,
it.
bro.
You know, it makes me a little uncomfortable, but I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
So the dude's like, yo, get the fuck out of here, the security guard to the guy. And I'm like, as I'm walking in, I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? So I walk in, he comes in, I give him $5, and this motherfucker looks me in the eyes, and he's like,
Only $5?
only not. He was like, yo, I've been recruited to this army, and they're coming after me, this and that, and the third. And in my mind, I'm like, how can you function?
Oh, he's schizophrenic.
Yeah, he's schizophrenic.
Oh,
So this shit just like
Yo,
going
I'm like,
loose.
how do you function in
You don't.
society?
He doesn't.
When
That's what
when
I
you
mean.
have a mental
So it's
illness,
like,
yeah.
yeah. Because look,
No, I get that, but you, bro, my thing is this, bro. You don't
man.
think a family member has tried to help that?
Yeah.
Of course, but how do you help mental health when you have you?
Yeah, that's where it gets
you
starts
feel
to
me?
get kind of
Yeah,
finicky
yeah.
right there.
It's
You know,
hard. It's hard.
Who are you about to talk about?
Yeah.
Nah, I just.
because you just sick. Like you just.
He's like, you
sick.
fucking
knew,
caught me.
man.
I got
you
you.
just sick, bro. Yeah.
I'm really just. I like to listen, so it's all good. But nah, I knew a guy. I don't know if you remember him or anything like that. I can't remember his fucking name. It was like 10 plus years ago at this point. But back in high school, shared a class with this guy, and both his parents passed away. The car
See,
crash.
that's those situations. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, bro, you don't have nobody no more. So it's like, what happens now? So
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
That's the only
But is that like
situation.
1 out of 10 though?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
that's
sure,
it.
like,
But that's
I
what I'm
know,
saying.
but just
That's
put in
the
perspective,
only
bro. There's a
situation
lot
that
of-
I
There's
would.
probably a lot of people out in the world that lose their family members or
Yeah.
And
partners,
that's-
whoever it is.
right.
You know what I mean? And then
Like out of
just
10,
got
like
shit
maybe
going on now.
maybe 1 out
they're
of
just
10.
trying to figure it out.
Those last 9, bro, make it hard for that 1 out of 10 for us to believe it.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what sucks because, bro, that's the only time that I have sympathy for that. Is
Yeah.
that right there, bro. When, like, say your whole family passed away and you ain't got nothing. You haven't exhausted
Nah.
anything. You might just dead ass be homeless for a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, forever, you mean to tell me you can't meet a friend or somebody that going? There's always a way. There has to always
But
be a
hold
way.
on real quick.
Yeah.
Bro, when I be seeing those people shaking that motherfucking cup, bro. I seen this thing.
Hey, they
on,
make
yo,
brand,
hold
bro.
on, where the red can?
It's a red can.
Listen.
Yo, Austin, Austin, hold the mic for him. Hold the mic for him. You don't have to put it up to.
Listen, right now, if you don't got at least,
just hold it right there. You don't have to talk.
if you don't have at least $20 in your bank account, you letting that fiend outwork you. You letting that guy outwork you. That homeless person right now is shaking that cup, and he look like he got $5, but he got $200 a day.
Yeah, bro, they making bread out there, bro.
Come on now.
They making bread out there.
No, but I seen this YouTube documentary, bro, with the people, I forgot what this called,
Turn it.
on how she used to act like she was like missing a leg or some shit.
Yeah, no,
And
she
they were
got into
shaking
a
it.
Mercedes.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
You
that's
see that, Austin? The girl, there was like a YouTube video where the girl, she act like she was missing a leg, but really she, at the end of the, like when she goes to shake the cup, she's there for a bunch of hours, she gets into a Mercedes truck, and every single day she made like 200,
And they
300
caught her.
a day.
They
There's a
fucking
lot of
approached her.
people out there that do that.
Do shit like that.
You saw
So,
that's why I
Yo,
love
you want
it.
to try it?
I'm giving out gift cards.
Hey, where you live at, bro?
I'm sorry, I just can't fuck with you, bro.
It's sad, bro.
I just don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's
It's
what I'm saying.
unfortunate.
Bro, don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted, though. I still give them money. Like,
Yeah,
I
we
still
all
do,
do.
bro.
I think
Because
we all do.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't give them money.
At
I give
all?
them food.
You never
I give them money, food, whatever,
gave
bro.
some-
I give them bread, bro. I give them bread.
I give them food.
You give
I
them
give them,
some,
bro. I give them food. I give them money, whatever I have, bro.
Sometimes I
do
give
it.
them just a look.
Yo,
Nah, I
I caught that late. I'm like, what?
No. I give them.
You don't get nothing?
Nah. When I got money in the car, like if I have money in the car, change,
Vic
food,
Vic can grab a whole bunch of pennies.
I be like, yo, you need money,
Yo.
King? I make them come up to the door and call that, and I was like,
He treat like it's a toll booth.
yo, you wild,
I've emptied out the change in my car, like in a cup or something like that.
And
I've done
threw
that
it
a
in the
couple
sky.
times.
Was like, pick it up.
Yo, that's crazy. He said, make it rain, bitch.
Yeah,
Woo!
Make it
I
thunder.
actually got pressed
Make
one
it
time
thunder.
at a gas station.
Make
No, I'm
it
not lying,
thunder,
bro. I was walking into a 7-Eleven and the guy was talking to me. Yo, you could
Make it
spare
thunder.
$1. You could spare $1. I ignored
Yo,
it.
wait, Dima. Oh, you were talking
You're
about
talking
Terrence.
like Terrence.
He about to
He's
talk
like,
about
you
Terrence.
ignore me. I'm
Walked in.
schizophrenic.
Walked in, and then when I came back out, didn't say anything. And he was like, oh, you're a bitch. You gonna sit there and ignore me? He followed me to my car.
I was like, sir, you
Oh, no,
schizophrenic.
you can follow me.
Followed me all the way to my
You can
car.
follow me, bro. Follow me.
So
I dare you.
I had to
So,
pull my
Where were you
gun.
at?
Yeah.
I was at
No, you hit in GTA.
in GTA.
GTA, you had to pull
pull
it.
my gun out.
Yeah, in GTA.
So
that's wild.
I was on 436
While
and,
playing the game.
right,
he had to.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
Like he was at the gas station at the game.
Yes.
Yo, let me
And
tell you
you
something,
know,
right?
you
One,
ain't
you
got
want to know why I stopped?
7-Eleven.
You want to know why I stopped doing that shit? One time I had this homeless dude.
Now hold on.
He was on a
Go ahead.
he was on a bike, right? And he's like, man, could you spare some change? I was like, I ain't got no change. And then the guy goes, I got cash.
Oh my God!
He got cash at.
They're evolving.
But he had like he homeless.
Yo, you
so
look
you
at-
got a bank account?
Yeah,
bro?
you look at it like this.
Oh, nigga,
Yeah, like what the fuck, bro?
You look
They're
at it like
evolving,
Make no
dog.
sense.
They've
They're
evolved.
evolving.
He let that slip. He said,
ever
"Oh
had
shit."
someone-
You got any cash? No, I
Let's
don't.
see
All
if we
right,
fall
I'll take
for it.
Zelle. Like, what do you need? Take Zelle.
I take that.
No, but hold on. Hey, this is a sad time. It is though, but at the same time, it's funny because I'm
That shit
also
funny as
hold on.
fuck.
I'm also giving these people money, and the reason why I don't like to give them money is because when I give them the money, they just be buying dumbass shit. They walk in with me, they buy like Doritos and fucking. They're like,
I'm like,
I
nigga,
would
get some
say-
food,
Yeah,
bro.
like
Get
I would have
food.
bought a sandwich.
That's bad.
Now you know what I
That's all
do,
you
bro,
get.
bro.
They buy cigarettes. I gave a
Yeah,
dude one time $10.
211.
Dude went in there, got a whole pack of just Marlboro shorts, and he went in there and knew it.
How you
He's like, "Let me get Marlboro shorts." And then the guy's like,
know you don't smoke cigarettes.
No shit. No
Marlboro,
shit.
whatever they were, whatever. And you know what he say? He said, "But can I borrow a lighter?" And the guy's like, "Nah, you gotta borrow."
Yeah, then he looked at you. He said, "Sir," he said, "Hey, my boy."
My boy.
Bro, but it's
One
just
more
like,
thing. Just
Yeah,
one more
hey,
thing.
bro, I'll leave you alone.
That's
I need this lighter too, dog.
It's just
There's
decision,
32
bro.
other cigarettes. Yeah.
Decision,
Listen.
Nah,
Like,
it is, man. It is. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, man, they be, fuck, man. Because my thing is this, bro. I don't care if you scamming me, bro. I don't give a fuck, dog. Because like that's not
I
my
do.
reward, bro.
I
God is my reward, bro. God rewards me, bro. And I don't do it for that. I don't need to know your situation, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. If I see and I got it, bro, I'm gonna give it to you, bro. Because I remember when I didn't have it and ain't no help for me. So again, like just the way that I call me a sucker, bro. Call me a dumbass. Whatever it is, bro. For me, bro, for my mental, if I got it like that, I'm like, damn, man, I'm so grateful, bro. Like, I got it like this right now. I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what you doing here, bro. If I'm by the liquor store and, you know, God is like, yo, you a dumbass. Like, you sinning right now. I'm at a liquor store and somebody's like, hey, man, yo, man, I'll be like, yeah, bro, go get what you want, bro. I got you, bro. Get whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. In the store, bro, you need some food? You want some, go, bro, order the menu. I don't care. Like, I've always been like that because I know what it is to not have anything, But then again, bro, sometimes, bro, I've had those instances where I'm like, nigga, I just gave you money the other day. Nigga, you look alright right now. What's going? So there's been moments where I've been played.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I pay to the game because
Dima,
God rewards me.
Dima, you scamming me. That's your comment. Like that's true.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But again, bro, I don't do it for like to get rewarded. I just know if there is, because I know that we were put on this world to give. We were put to give. We were supposed to help everybody here. Yeah. That's what God put us here for, was to give. So me knowing, I'm like, bro, if I can give in any way, I will. Because if God was right next to you, if he was here in physical form, and that man was going through that shit, everybody doing this. Yo, here, brother, have a great day. Everybody, bro, but we can't see him, right? I kid you not, bro. He right next to me. I put his drink down.
Let me ask you this. But why can't we give to the Boys and Girls Club that way?
I do though.
Why can't we give this?
No, but I do though.
Kids with
whenever I'm around to the kids, I be giving them money. I be like, bro, this here. I do though. It's not just the homeless. It's not just the unfortunate. No, like whenever there's an opportunity to do that, bro, we doing that because if I'm in that position, bro. I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to do this shit.
I can't stand the people that have to record themselves.
I don't do that. I'll never do that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't even like telling people I did shit.
Me neither.
Social media
It's like
that are created just to record, like all of their videos are just recording.
They'll be like, hey man,
themselves
feeding you. I'm like, bro, you know how embarrassing it is that
That's
person
horrible.
on camera, bro?
You're
like,
just sitting there like,
nigga, what? Can you only imagine how embarrassed that person is?
got a
They over
camera
here, hey, yeah, man,
face,
feeding the
bro.
homeless, and they're over here like this and shit. What are we doing?
That's wild.
hey, do you need food?
Yeah.
Like
That's crazy
Motherfucking
work,
people
bro.
know me.
You know what they're doing now,
hate
bro?
that
Now
shit.
they're blurring the people's faces out.
Yeah?
I hate that.
Nah,
shit.
but I'm still like,
I haven't even seen that. That's
bro,
wild.
this is like we're supposed to do this for everybody in this room.
Exactly.
I don't know how we strayed so far from that. But again, I can understand because there's people who fake the shit.
Yeah.
I get it.
On another note, you know what's more important than money? Information.
Sorry, you're
What this
sleeping on
man
the floor.
taught me,
Mind if I
son?
record
Yeah.
this?
You know what I mean?
Information
is the most valuable thing on this planet, bro.
Yeah.
It will
Yeah.
take you to a
Sorry, you're
level
sleeping on the
where
floor.
you can
Yeah.
believe-
Good point.
Huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, Chad.
No, said, sorry, you're sleeping on the floor. Mind if I record this? I'm like, it's crazy as fuck.
Horrible.
Yeah, nah, but continue, because that's
information
key.
is key, bro. Information is key. It's the
Yeah,
most
you can make,
valuable thing. Like, you could be dirt poor. Bro, like, I was homeless with my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, before my real estate license, before I even thought about that, I was sweeping and mopping floors at the hospital. You know what I'm saying? For $8.75. I got a call to pick up my son at a Motel 8. You know what I mean? Like, she's like, I can't do it no more.
Just down bad.
And she just did. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, bro, down bad. And there's information. I had a friend who picked me up, took me to a recruiter, tried to have me join the military. He tried every branch. They kept telling me no. And I'm like, oh, shit. You know what he told me? He's like, brother, I got something else for you. Let me show you something. And he took me to SSC. It was SEC at the time. He tried to have me enroll to be a nurse. He tried to have me enroll to be a nurse. And he was like, I'm not going to leave you alone until you do something with your life. I will come to your house every day, and I'm going to show you something new.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, and we have big up, bro. Big up the homie. For real, that's major, bro. That's major, bro.
Yeah.
Long story short, I'm
Someone
like,
who
this
cares.
motherfucker's not going to leave me alone. I got to figure it out. So that night I got online. I'm like, what's the fastest thing I could pay for right now to get a certification to start working? I found phlebotomy. You know what I'm saying? Did that, met my broker, boom, real estate. Then I met this motherfucker, and I'm a 6-figure kid.
I'm turning right here, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Give me that.
And information is
Information
crazy.
is everything.
But you know, like you said earlier, I think it's just so important that this is just how your story was supposed to be. You know, this is how it's supposed to start. This is how it's supposed to end. It's already written, and it couldn't turn out any better way. Did everybody grow up with their fathers here?
No.
You?
I.
Yeah, your father.
It's
in your life?
complicated, but
Okay.
my
Mom or
father's
dad?
still in my life.
You had your father in your life.
For most of my life.
Okay, you? Would you say? I feel like for me, well, I don't know. There's all these statistics on when you don't have your father in your life.
No, you're more prone to be in jail. You're more prone to.
But
not
you
be
want to know
fed.
why? You want to know why? So this is crazy stat that I don't know if it's true, but y'all tell me y'all perspective on it. They say young men that aren't basically grown up or raised by their father,
by an active father.
they actually are more prone to committing crimes or going to jail. The reason why is because they have no emotional intelligence or discipline because they're being raised by a woman, so they tend to lash out more because they didn't have any discipline in them.
You know.
And I would attain to that because that's how I was.
Well, check this out. This goes back.
I hated men because my mom, if she had a boyfriend, I hate this guy.
Bro,
Let me add.
And I hated all the other guys, so I was always wanting to
gonna,
fight everybody. I was
this
always
is
pissed off my dad was in my life.
This is gonna exactly tell you though the roles, right? This is about why it's very important to have mom and dad in the house, because women are nurturers.
Yeah.
They nurture love, right? We created the life. They brought life. They built life within them. They nurtured love. We're the disciplinary love.
Yeah.
What was God? A disciplinary lover.
Yeah.
He shows you the way through what? Discipline. Oh, you not do? Okay. You don't want to listen? All right, check this out.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Boom! You gonna do hell? Oh shit! Hold on, I'm listening now.
Wait.
God is a disciplinary, is a disciplinary lover.
Yeah.
Man, women nurturing love, but you need both because if you only now, don't get me wrong, disciplinary love can get you a long ways without nurture love. Get you a long ways, but both is crucial because having both will make you exceptionally emotionally intelligent. Exceptionally. But if you don't have, especially if you don't have the father, because if you just have nurture around, especially a woman trying to raise a man, a woman can't raise a man, bro.
You know why? That's what I was gonna add.
It's not the same.
You know why?
You are not a man.
And I don't think that a man can raise a woman.
100%.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Yeah.
That's why it's crucial.
How does a woman raise their son to be a man, right? The man that he's supposed to be when she can't even keep that man. You know what I mean? So it's like, how do you teach him how to be a man in that single household?
I mean,
But then also,
it's like,
but
I
also,
hear where
is it
you're
her
coming from.
fault?
You know what I'm saying?
I
Is it
hear
her
it
fault
in
that she
certain
can't keep that man?
instances.
That man maybe wasn't even to be kept.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm about to say.
Most
But
men-
that's what I was about to say.
She knows the type of man that she wants her
the
son
one
to
that she
be. But how do you expect him to be that man when you can't even keep that man in the house?
But
Well,
And that's a lot.
Well, my
of-
thing is, it's not even about keeping a man. You might have just made the wrong mistake with the wrong
exactly.
man.
I don't so much
Exactly.
You
agree
feel
with
me?
that.
You might have made, because what if she did keep that man in the house and he was a bad man?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be a
that's
bad
different.
son. You feel no? Because
yeah.
you probably just had it with the wrong kid,
I
with
see
the
your-
wrong
I
dad.
see your thought
but I
process.
see what you
I don't
talk.
think it
I see
came
what you
out.
talking
I'm not
about.
saying it right. I'm
Because
not
there's
saying
no,
it right
because
because I heard this shit.
No, this is what it is.
Yeah, it
Because
is,
there's
yeah.
a lot of great men
Yeah.
that want to be in a child's life, but the woman will run that man away.
Yes. And
A lot of
that-
the times, women will keep
that
the
is
dads
what you're
away
talking
from
about.
the kids.
You want to hear something crazy?
Bro, I believe in that
I'll
too.
give you an example. I had kids at 16, 2 weeks apart.
Yo, bro, I can only
16.
fucking. Everybody give this man a round of applause.
Yo, March 20th.
Woo!
7 days after my 16th birthday, 7 days, daughter was born. March 20th. April 5th, my son was born.
You got
two
two
women.
Yeah, you
Irish
Holy
twins. Right, so imagine, I used to have to pay my baby moms $150 every
Again, that is a
weekend
decision he made.
And I was about to say, now hold on.
Now hold on here. Hold on
to
now.
pick up my kid to have that weekend with my kid, and it was like this, all about money, and then she would constantly use the kid.
Against you.
Yeah, and now that my
Instead of with you or
my
for you.
daughter's 19 now. My son
Yeah,
lives with
yeah.
me. He's 19. It's like now they come
Free.
up to me and they're like, "Dad, I understood. Like now I know." And I'm the type of person, I don't bash. I never bash them in front of the kids because it's like
Says
at the
a
end
lot
of the day,
about you.
that's your
Yeah.
mother.
Yeah.
Regardless of the fact that's
Says
your
a lot
mother
about you.
and who she is as a person.
But they're not here, yo. Bash them right now. You lost. Don't go crazy in the chat. Go crazy.
The day I turned 18, I was put on child support money.
But yo, let me put something out there, right?
I paid that shit my
I
whole
think
life.
the concept of child support.
Yo,
life,
crazy.
yeah.
I'm 35.
Right.
I think the concept of child support is crazy.
Yo,
man.
that's another night, bro.
Because
That
here's
is
the thing.
unbelievable.
How are you having kids?
Hold on.
And the government got to step in to have you pay for this. This is your child.
Yeah.
Why should somebody have to tell you that you gotta pay somebody?
Bro, just make it better.
There's people out there like that, but there's two sides. There's two sides of that argument.
No, I understand, but I think that either way, bro, if you stuck,
my thing
if,
is
if
this,
you
bro.
let somebody stick it in or you stuck it, like you
This
is responsible.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a controversial take right here, but I'm gonna tell you honest. I'm gonna tell you the truth right quick.
Here we go.
Bro, women, your body, your choice. Absolutely. Do as you please. You choose to keep it, cool. Do as you please. But I should have a choice whether I want to be there or not.
No, I don't believe in that. Because
I knew he was about to say it.
I'm saying
knew he was
because of the
about
child
to
support.
say it.
I'm saying that because of the child support.
I feel you.
I'm saying that because of the child support.
But let me ask you this though.
At least let me claim the kid.
Because
on my
bro,
taxes,
when it comes to
right?
when it comes to
Shit.
getting rid of the baby, whatever,
crazy.
you have that choice. You can do that.
Yeah, but
I don't have a say in that.
But let me ask you this though.
But if you had unprotected, like,
Yes, you
if
had the choice.
sex
Totally.
with a woman,
But what if you didn't know what you was doing?
Me?
What do you mean?
That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy work.
No.
Nah, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. Nah,
Yeah, it makes
I
no
understand.
sense.
Assume responsibility when you know
My
it's
dad
there.
wasn't
Yeah,
there.
Absolutely. But why? But my thing is, why the child support? Why?
Because they don't trust the fact that you're gonna take care of your
Sure.
child.
You wanna
When
hear
it's so
something? Yo.
fucked up. That shit is so fucked up, bro.
It is fucked up.
It doesn't make any sense.
You know what happened to me?
But I think
Yo,
this.
hold on.
Maybe you should have a period where you can show that you are gonna take care of your child and you're gonna do that, right?
I
Without
agree.
having
Oh
to
yeah,
go
like a
talk-
trial,
because
like, bro.
Sometimes they just like,
Talk
oh,
to
she
an
put me on
app.
child support,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
Shit.
but I think the concept of like, yo, I have this child over here and I'm not gonna take care of my child. Because I don't even believe that just paying money is taking care of a child.
Nah.
Work.
Like,
No,
my
wait,
dad,
no,
my
you
dad
gotta-
did that.
You gotta be a father, bro.
Yeah, my dad
You
did
gotta
that.
be a father.
And
bro.
my dad was like, "Oh yeah, I paid my child support," and it's
That's
like, "Oh
all I
yeah,
need
but
to
you're
do.
not a dad."
But you know,
you're
I
not
want to
a
touch
dad,
back
you know
though,
what I'm
because
saying?
everybody went fucking crazy when I said this shit. And hold on, bro. We're not getting fucking clipped.
no, bro.
Listen, bro.
Like somebody
Because,
said,
bro,
I'm about to say, hold on.
If they want to
You
go,
know
bro,
what
if they want to
retroactive
go ahead and get
child
rid of
support
it without my consent, they can. They can.
That's
Their body,
true.
their choice. They can.
Yeah.
Without me agreeing. If I say no, don't do it, I want to keep it. My body, my choice. Okay. So why the fuck do I have to choose to stay in it?
You have to
Because
choose
the
If
to
you
take it.
can go ahead and get rid of it without my consent.
You want to know why?
Why? There
Because-
has to be a good and bad in each
Yeah, it's
situation.
because of retroactive.
Yeah, don't try to make me look like I'm fucking terrible. No, because
glad
that's
you
terrible.
touched back
No,
on it.
no. The
I'm glad you
reason
touched
why
back
y'all
on it. I
acted
get
that
it.
way, the reason why y'all saw and acted that way is because they don't talk about that side of the woman. They don't talk about that. It's all, oh, the man is never there, and they're never this and they're never that. No, what if she wants to get rid of it? And I'm like, no, keep it. I'll raise it.
Yeah.
They're like, no, my body, my choice. Okay, so what if I don't want to be in there then?
Yeah.
I would never, because I understand I took that risk and knew that there comes responsibility with that.
But-
I will always be there for my kids if anything
But
were to
you-
happen
you
that way
wanna
for
know-
sure. But if you have the choice to keep or get rid of, I should have the choice to stay or leave.
But you do have the choice because you should have never. You should have just been protected.
Yeah.
You should have protected yourself. Like
Yeah.
But that's why I say in my situation, I'm always gonna assume the responsibility because I knew what I was doing.
You should never.
But the woman should accept it too.
In
What
my
if you're
opinion,
14?
Austin, in my opinion, you should never have.
Hey,
You
bro,
should-
you know what the fuck going
You should
on,
never
bro.
be. You should never be intimate with a woman,
Yeah.
right?
Condom or not?
No. You should never be without a condom.
Man, I'm getting canceled, bro. I can already feel that I'm about to get canceled, bro.
To be responsible for what may happen.
Oh yeah, unreal.
No,
that's why
I agree.
Many
though.
times people.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
why.
feel like we harp on the men's side so much, where it's like, bro, the woman knew it too.
No, 100%.
Well, the system is the system
Yeah,
favors
system
the woman.
favors- Yeah.
As they should in a sense, because I don't think that's bad.
Not always.
No, I don't think it's bad.
No
at all.
way. I think we should
90% of the time,
we
the
should
system
protect. We
favors
should,
the mom.
I got
but we
custody.
should.
That's because she was a crackhead.
It's abused, but we should protect. We should always protect. Listen, we should always protect women and children, no matter what.
She was a
100%.
whore.
Yes, but it is abused though. He's crazy, but it is abused though. That system is
It
abused.
is abused.
I understand the concept and I agree with the concept,
Yeah.
but
Too
it
many
is
loopholes.
abused, bro. Where it's like, hold on, man. Well, I think we should start from scratch. yo, everybody assume responsibility. Everybody.
The day I turned 18, I had to go to child support, bro. All it took was for her to be like, this man didn't get
Yeah,
consent.
and it's over.
They were like, I bet $6,000 retroactive child support off of rip. I'm like,
I'm
man,
like,
I'm
yo,
18.
I couldn't
You know what I mean?
Hey,
$6,000.
his hairline went from here to
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Instead of break that in out.
Hey, that's crazy.
We gotta
He said,
put
I don't even make that shit, bro. I don't even make that shit, bro.
18, imagine, bro. I was working
They
at
said
fucking
they said $6,000. He was like, her body, her choice. I didn't want it.
We start flipping
Because at that point it's like $6,000, bro.
They don't make sense.
What life are we living?
Yo,
That I owe you $6
you
grand.
gotta pay that, and I mean, I wasn't paying a lot, but back then, $263 a month plus the $6K. It's like that has to get paid. Even when I got my son and I'm fucking homeless, and I don't want to get into specifics, but it was bad, and I still had to pay that shit.
That's
you know
what
what I'm saying,
bro.
Or
That's
jail.
crazy,
Bro,
right?
I got my son when he was 8, and he's 19 now. My God.
Not
So
even
I had
that.
to
You
pay
know,
that shit
you
still.
know what's crazy?
You had to even
I still had to pay the
even though did you ever try to go back to court?
It took months before I was able to stop that shit.
Yeah,
I had my
right.
son paying child support and it's going to nowhere because he's gone.
Wait a minute, so you didn't try to like fight them?
I tried. It just took a minute. It's because
Oh, that's
they couldn't find
because they want their money.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
they
couldn't
couldn't
find
Because they
it.
take a
I didn't know that.
but they take a percentage
That's
of
crazy.
what you
You
owe.
know-
So
you know
the
what's
government
crazy?
takes that. So they pretty be prolonging it. Yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it.
You'll be okay.
7 months later,
Bro,
Oh shit, that's
took
right. We
almost
gotta
a
take
year.
care of this.
It took almost
Disgusting,
a year,
bro.
and even then, I still had to pay the retro.
He had his son, and he was paying child support, and
And I still have my
she was claiming on the taxes
Yeah.
every year.
But
Why?
And he was living with him.
Living with him, dude. Yeah, it's fucked up,
It's
bro.
who
It's a
you-
fucked up case, bro.
Decisions. It's who you choose.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody that is viewing us, man. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. You could be doing so many other things tonight, but you hanging out.
How you
with
up
us.
this late on a Thursday?
Appreciate that, man. Thank you very,
Hanging
very
out.
much, man. Thank you.
I haven't been up this late.
No, don't say that.
You right.
Stay up. Stay up. Just
Look how
think it's a
dressed.
Friday.
I'm an old man.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't have hair. My hairline is gone.
He lost it at 18.
There is no hairline.
He lost it at that child what's
That
he
child
called?
support hearing?
The child support hearing. Yeah, he lost
Yo,
all
one
of
day I
it.
let my shit grow out like hard body and look like the dude from Seinfeld. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck? Why is it like this? Yo, when I started
Said,
losing
why
my
is
hair,
it
I
like
used to have
this?
dreams. I used to have dreams. I'm looking in the mirror. I got a full fucking hairline. Then I wake up and I'm like, fuck!
Oh shit, that's funny as
I
hell.
hate that shit.
Oh fuck, that's funny, dog. Yeah. Shit, I feel like we really got off track. Like, the last minute of this shit.
welcome to the Kivz and Friends show.
Yeah. Brandon, man, you are my guy, bro. If I definitely want to do a part 2, bro. I feel like we had so much fun, man. Hopefully you open to it.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't have to lie. You know,
No,
if you
I had
want
a
to, we
lot
can
of
do
fun.
it. Yeah.
I like this is
Yeah,
different.
we get off the show. He go, I'm not coming back up. I'm not coming back out, man. Dude, is there any? Because I feel like we could just keep going. You
This
know
is
what I'm saying?
over? This ain't
Okay,
over.
so for YouTube purposes,
Yeah.
we're gonna cut it.
Yeah.
But that don't mean the live.
We still gonna hang
stop.
out and
It don't
listen
mean the
out.
live stop.
So YouTube. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll tell you. I'll
We'll talk.
explain how I do it usually. But is there anything else that you want to talk about before anything. Is there anything that you wanted to like insight or give light to before?
I mean,
we enjoy the rest of the night.
All I always say is dedicate as much time as you do to having fun to yourself. Right?
Well said.
Really, really play hard, but work hard too. A lot of times, like, we're talking about the Yankees, the Red Sox. So many people, they always betting on boxers, they betting on the games. But when was the last time you bet on yourself, right?
100%.
So you have to make sure that you bet, you go as hard for yourself that you do for all these other people. Because you got to understand that these people already made it. The people that we look at TV all the time, I call it the dumb box, right? Because it's crazy. On Black Friday, it just gets cheaper and the times just keep going up. Now you can start Black Friday, not even on Friday. It's like, it's been Thursday, right?
Yeah.
And it's just to keep us, once again, in that loop of being content. So all I always say is, listen, it's dope coming on the streams, it's dope learning, but make sure that you always implement and that you also invest into what it is that you want to do. Life isn't, we just talked about it, man. You could be homeless one day and then you could just be really great at something. So don't think that life is over, and, I would just spend a lot of time trying to be somebody in life, make an impact. That's all I would say.
And, fucking say, man, dude, I'm so mad right now because I didn't get to put on the fucking lights at all. Man. One time, give it up for Blue Notes, Brandon, man. This is my guy, bro. Thank you so much for coming out to the motherfucking show, man. He said, let me say, no, you're gonna get an episode. You're gonna get an episode. Okay, hold on.
Stop paying attention.
Hold on, we're gonna turn these lights off.
Stop paying attention.
Hold on, I'm gonna cover your face while you say it. Slap was.
Yeah.
Because they slap. No, I'm just like, I just
Stop paying attention to what people have and start paying attention to what they did to get it.
That's a good one, too.
That's a great one, man.
Cheers.
Guys, thank y'all for so much, man, for coming out, man. You know what it is, man. Appreciate you, bro, man. Thank you, man, for real.
Brother.
We definitely got to do another one, bro. Let's do another one by the end of the year, man. No, you gonna get your own. You gonna get your own. But yeah, man. Hopefully we can get you back on before the end of the year, bro. I got a big surprise, man, that I'm gonna do, bro, for my birthday.
I'm transitioning.
Right?
No, please.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yo, I gotta clip that, bro. That's nonsense, bro. But I don't want to say it now. But because you're on the show, man, I got something planned so far. You know what I'm saying?
When's your birthday?
June 26th.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
We should do something big.
It's around the
June
corner.
26th. Yes,
Let's
sir.
Go
Yes,
back
sir.
to Vegas.
Summertime.
Absolutely not.
Nah?
I'm not going to that White Castle again, bro.
Yo.
He hates
Yeah, I'm out
Vegas.
there. I hate Vegas.
All he
That's
talks
my
about is how
first
much he
time I
hates
went.
it.
I hate Vegas, bro.
But let's do something for your birthday. You ever been on a cruise?
I hate cruises.
Damn.
Yeah.
All exclusive?
I need to go on a rich one. Yeah, I've been on the all
So you're talking
inclusive.
about a good one.
He just
I
said he
gotta
had
go like-
a surprise plan.
Like the not Carnival.
No, Norwegian.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right there?
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
take
saying.
them all the time.
Yeah, they
I've
fire.
taken all of them.
They fire?
Besides Disney and Virgin, but yeah.
Okay, hold on. Before we continue tonight,
All right.
appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Thank you, my bro. Greatly
Thank you for
appreciate
having me,
you.
bro.
You know what it is, baby. It's your boy, dj-kivz. That's spelled with a Z. Do not disrespect me. My guy, my brother. Hey, A-BRILLY. You know.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you so much, man. Until the next time. Until the next episode. See y'all soon. Let's go.